Whew.
Sassy Chat Games.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Old Man
Date everything.
Sugarheart, and today we're playing Date Everything. Did not get the timing right on that one. Yeah. It's summer. It's ridiculously hot, and I couldn't sleep. So we're gonna play a little extra today. It's like, what else am I gonna do? Just lie in bed and sweat and be gross? No, we're gonna play this game and sweat and be gross. Alright, and I've actually got this. I have the whole day planned out for day one. Very first thing we do, talk to the cat. We talk to the lights, then we talk to, what was it? Lights, vacuum, piano, then board game. Got it all planned out. Who leaves the fridge open? Alright, whoop. I'm excited. This is a fun game.
Well, look who's arrived on time. A stunning achievement for you, who has such disrespect for time and order.
Only been late once. It's because I don't like you doesn't mean I have to be late.
A sentiment I could almost respect, were it not spouted from those loathsome lips.
Okay.
Since the first disgusting moment you and I interacted, you have shown an abiding and all-encompassing disrespect for timeliness and time.
I beg your pardon?
I, being the gentle clock I am, told myself, now, Timothy, patience. Not everyone sees things as clearly as you. I have invested time and effort into my attempts to educate you. And what have you done with it?
I tried pretty hard to listen, actually.
Not hard enough, it seems.
Oh man, you're coming at me sideways?
You are an affront to the concept of time itself. A waste of space and existence. The very thought of you rusts my gears. I have never before loathed a person the way I loathe you. It is simply too much effort, you see. But see here, I have set time aside in my schedule simply to see about you.
That's so sad, Timothy.
I do not need your pity, cretin! Save it for yourself! I will not waste another moment on you, swine! Leave me now!
Or what?
Or I shall be very cross! May you be late for every event, for any moment of importance, for anything you desire for the rest of your miserable life!
Already am.
Timothy continues shouting at you as you leave. The last thing you hear as you disappear around the corner is a strange tick-tock sort of noise. Is he ticking to himself? Whatever it is, it's no concern of yours. You refuse to waste any more time on him.
Ah, hey, our first date.
You are a complete waste of time!
Which one did I get? Did I get smarts for that?
Time's up.
A well-dressed figure saunters into the room, tossing his locks over one shoulder as he shoots you a look that makes you shiver. There's an aura of danger about him, as if he delights in the misfortune of others and is eagerly anticipating yours.
Well. I can't believe it. You really did it.
Did what?
You got dumb, kid. Majorly rejected and just tossed to the side.
Thanks?
You're so welcome.
So what's your deal?
He places a hand on his hip, giving you a knowing look.
I'm a hot topic. Surprised you haven't heard about me already. I'm Regina Rejection. But you can call me Reggie.
What do you want?
Me? I like to come in every time you get a hate ending and take in the sights. It's kind of what I do, being rejection after all.
So you appear when I get rejected?
I like to think of it as a nice consolation prize.
So this means I could see you again.
Oh, don't worry. I'm always just one rejection away. Listen, bitch. I'm giving you special access to me here on this app I'm putting on your phone. Have a chat anytime you like.
Oh.
Reggie takes your phone, typing something into it. He turns your phone back around to show you a funny little icon that looks like a broken heart.
So what's the point?
Don't you want to see me again? Usually I only get summoned if you get dumped, so this is an easy way to find me.
Ah.
He hands your phone back to you, shooting you a sleazy wink.
I'll be there dreaming of your next rejection.
Whew. Is that our friend Jeremy? Like, we're already friends with her. I feel like it... Do I ever talk with her again? Is there a point to that? Alright. Lights are next on the agenda.
Lux is primping for some imaginary audience when you find them, striking pose after pose. When they see you, they roll their eyes, pausing to address you.
What, you're on a quest or some shit?
Yeah, I guess. Key says you've been ignoring her?
Oh, yeah, she wants better lighting. Need I point out the total disregard for what I might be doing? Ugh, the utter self-absorption of that request. I mean, if Keys wasn't such a total diva, she might have checked my latest posts. Then she would know that I am super busy with this update on my second snack of the afternoon. But fine, whatever. I guess I'm just that essential.
Thanks, Lux.
Bye.
Honestly, I feel like I've been friends with that exact person in real life. Alright, and now we can get Hoove to help.
Yo, what's up?
Here for Keys. She wants you to clean her pedals better.
Man, the nerve on that instrument.
What's wrong?
She thinks she's so fancy that she wants me to pay special attention to cleaning her feet.
Just suck on her toes, man.
That's not a vacuum's job. It's her own damn fault no one wants to play her anymore. If she were nicer, there wouldn't be any dust. Sorry, I just get worked up when people have attitude. Tell her I ain't interested.
Guess I'll have to suck on her toes. Ma'am?
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd be back soon. Any progress on my rider?
Lots of progress.
They've done everything I've asked? It doesn't seem like it.
No, they all refused except Hector. Although he did call you a baroness?
You know, this is just like the time I got the lead part in La Vedova, and all the woodwinds pretended they were congested just to take away from my moment. Professional jealousy. That's what this is.
think it's more that they didn't appreciate how you went about asking them.
You know what? It doesn't even matter. I won't be here for much longer.
What do you mean?
How far along are you with your composition? The sooner you're done, the sooner I can get back to my department. What agreement did you have with the music department when they let you collect me?
What agreement should I have had? Asking for a friend?
A friend? You and I both know you have very few of those.
Ooh.
My understanding was that they loaned me out to an emerging composer in the theater department, you, to be returned at the completion of your project.
Did someone actually say that? Because I don't think I got that memo.
No one needed to say anything. Why else would the music department loan out their star performer? Besides, you're obviously an immensely talented artist. I mean, this space alone is perfect.
Really? Sorry, thank you. I think it turned out pretty nicely.
Oh, absolutely. I've never seen a set fully capture the bleak existence of a lonely American working from home.
Spot on.
It's a phenomenal set. I'm sure it's serving up all kinds of inspiration. Or did you build it to actually be a part of your performance? Immersive theater is having such a resurgence. I always said it would. Now, are you thinking the audience will wander from room to room as we play, or will you have them do that prior to the performance? You really haven't shared much about the production with me.
And shared it because a composer always keeps their secrets.
I don't believe you. Did the music department lend me to you or not?
They didn't. You were a hand-me-down.
What is that, German? What's a hand-me-down?
She gasps, placing a hand to her chest.
Oh, wait, don't tell me. It's an award, isn't it? Some sort of lifetime achievement? Oh my God, I can't believe I'm going to be a hand-me-down recipient.
I think you're quite getting what it means to be hand-me-down.
Hand-me-down.
Hand me down.
You know, it's the strangest thing, but it sounds like you're saying, hand me down.
Exactly.
But that's not German at all.
You're right, Keys. It isn't. Never learned how to play you.
I'm so confused.
A hand-me-down is an item that after a period of extended use gets passed down to someone else so that they can use it as well.
Keys stares at you, unblinking and silent. You can almost see the gears turning inside her head.
Alright, imagine you're a piece of gum.
What flavor?
Piano flavor.
I had a freshman who used to stick cherry-flavored gum to my underside every time he came into practice.
Bad memories?
Oh, not at all. Once I got past the indignity, I found I was rather partial to the flavor.
Okay, imagine you're a piece of cherry-flavored gum.
Deeply cherry. My flavor speaks to the muses above.
The music department chewed you up, but instead of spitting you out, they determined that you still had enough flavor left and they passed you on to the next person.
That's unhygienic.
It's an analogy.
Wherein I am the chewing gum?
Correct.
But that implies the music department no longer had any use for me.
Correct.
But that makes no sense. I worked there for 15 years. I was a star performer, and now I just don't work there anymore? All right. So when does a hand-me-down technically get handed back up?
They don't. They only ever get handed down.
And you're sure you're not a composer?
Positive.
Because you trail around in your robe and underwear quite a bit. That's not part of some creative process?
It's a fashion choice.
All right, you don't have to be a composer. Perhaps you're a wealthy connoisseur of the arts?
Not wealthy.
So, what you're telling me is that not only did I get handed down without my knowledge, I also have no job, no musical prospects, no financial prospects. You're not a composer, and this is my home now.
That's right.
Keys gives you a pleasant smile.
Fantastic. Would you please excuse me? I'm going to go scream in the highest octave I can manage.
All right. Have a lovely day. Whew. That was fun. Now I think for the very last chat, I want to talk to Parker. I think we're about to roll the dice to see if we love him forever.
Here! Oh, we've had so many adventures together, so many fun games. Now, I'm so excited to find out my feelings for you. Are you ready to begin the process?
Great.
Oh, we need my good friend Chance for this.
I can't believe you're doing this, dude. This is a terrible way to find out your relationships. It should be done through careful, well-thought-out story beats, excellent lore, and a good sense of closure.
I think we found Matt Mercer.
I love my dice. I need it. It's part of the rules of my love.
Fine. Here they are, your relationship dice.
They're beautiful, Chance.
Yep. Okay, so I'm supposed to weight them depending on how you played your games together?
Yes. The human gets extra love points for beating me, and extra hate points for cheating me.
I never cheated you.
I know, you're one of the good ones. But even so, there's always the possibility I could still hate you in the end. Roll it, Chance! Roll for our eternal ending together!
Sure, dude. I've got the dice all done up like you wanted.
He holds out the dice to you, presenting them just before your big roll.
We've got a lot of love here. It's love!
I love you. Oh, wow. I'm so happy.
I'm so happy we rolled to be lovers.
You're the best, Chance. Thank you so much.
Sure, dude. Whatever.
I wish I knew how I felt about him, but he never lets me roll for our relationship.
I like the
You're
meeples
my
on your arm.
eternal love.
Got some poise. Hey! That might be like the relationship I'm happiest with so far. Is he the first person I love? Is there a way to check? I've got 2 loves, 1 hate, 4 friends. Oh yeah, the wall is in love with me. And I'm down for that. Friends with the door, friends with the chair. Hate Tim. Friends with Mitchell. Who else am I friends with? 1 more friends, right? Heath. I could live without that one. Alright. Let's talk to the ghost.
Oh, it's you. Hi.
Yeah, I was worried about you.
I'm afraid. I've been so curious about everything. I wanted to know. I wanted to feel it all the time, all at once. I was so grateful to you when you found my necklace.
Glad I could.
Now I've run into this thing. It just feels like this huge, sticky brick wall in my mind. How did I die? What happened? Was it Rudy? This person that I thought was my friend? He was a loner, and I had friends, I guess, but he was just so much cooler than most of the people I knew. Now that I've felt loneliness, real loneliness, I understand him more. It's a terrible feeling. I'm glad I could be his friend. I guess what I'm saying is I'm not sure I want to know. I'm afraid to know.
Maybe you didn't do it. We don't know.
I think I know now. I'll tell you what I remember. We were having a seance up here, like we'd done before. Candles and the symbols on the floor. He said we were trying to contact his father. He died when Rudy was just a kid. We were usually trying to contact Rudy's father. We tried for like a year. And he was just getting so frustrated. He kept telling me to try harder. At first, it was encouraging, but then he just kept getting more frustrated because it wasn't working.
Not okay that he was getting aggravated with you.
Right? But he was my crush. I wanted to help him, so I tried harder. And we kept getting close, and then something would go wrong, or the energy would slip away. Finally, I got fed up too because I didn't know what else to do. So I stood up and started to shake out my legs, like just to get some blood flow back from sitting in this dumb circle. Is it even a circle if there's only 2 people and a bunch of candles? I mean, come on. And he freaked out. Don't break the circle. Don't stand up. Get back here. Don't break it. But I have to move. I can't just sit here anymore. This isn't working. He was screaming and I was screaming, and I went for the door to leave, and I heard him jump off the floor behind me as I was trying to wrench the door open, and then...
Okay, take your time.
That was it. I fell. And I remember hearing my neck break. It's weird the way you hear a bone break when it's inside your body. You hear it from the inside of your ears and the outside. Especially when it's such a big bone. Not a big, but important bone. And so close to your ears. I remember feeling the sound before I felt the pain. And then the pain was only like a second. And it was over.
Did you fall?
I don't know. I don't remember that. I didn't see it, I guess. I just remember that felt sound, and then I was here. Like this. Rudy just stood there for a while. I remember that he actually knelt down next to me and brushed my hair back from my face. Then he blew out all the candles and went downstairs.
So that was it then.
That was it. The next people that were up here were the paramedics, or whoever it is that comes with the big black bag and the gurney. Oh, wow.
This is intense.
Most intense thing in my life. Until it was over. Rudy was up here with them, with the cops. They were doing some paperwork stuff, not looking at me, and they hadn't zipped the bag up yet. Rudy took my necklace off. He just pulled it right off my neck and put it in the pocket of that crazy vest.
That's how it ended up down in the basement.
He must have put it there because he felt guilty about taking it. Or maybe if it was a time capsule, he wanted it to stay here forever. I don't know. I don't know if I care. I have to tell you, I don't know if I want to live this way anymore. When I was just alone and happy-go-lucky with no memories, it was okay. But now I've met you, and I know about other personalities in this house, friends that I might have. I know how lonely I've been. And now I really know, I really feel that I'm dead. I'm not supposed to be here like this, just hanging in between worlds. I don't know what to do. I don't even know what I could possibly do, but I'm so sad now, and it hurts. I'm gonna go now, okay? It's weird when you're lonely to just want to be alone, but there you go.
Wait, Zoe? You can choose to go now?
Oh, yeah, I can. I noticed that a little while ago. When I got my feelings back, I realized all I had to do was really feel the want to go or feel the want to stay, and I could make it happen.
That's pretty cool.
It's something, I guess. Maybe I'll see you again. I have to try and figure out what to do with my life. Well, my death. With whatever it is. See you around.
Huh. That was a productive day. Now what do we do? I know somebody who's been commenting on my videos has wanted to talk to the fireplace. See how they are.
The fiery figure that stands before you nearly defies description. He's fire given form, but despite the hot air that radiates from him, there's something decidedly chill about his entire being.
Hey, what up, hot stuff? It's about time we sparked up a conversation. I'm Dante, the fireplace.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Sure, we just met, but you could think of me as an old flame.
You been expecting me?
Of course. The hearth is the heart of the home. I seen what you're doing. Kinda get me fired up, too.
Oh. Oh, take it easy.
I am easy. And you need my help.
You bet I do.
Uh-huh. You got as much game as an abandoned Toys R Us. But it's all good, because I've been waiting for the perfect student.
Student?
Yup. If you really want to up the ante in this love hunt, you need to work on your pickup lines.
Pickup skills?
Yup. It's not always gonna be so easy as firing up those specs and talking someone's ear off. Be it love, friendship, or hatred. The sizzling art of the pickup is all you need. I'm the master, and you're the perfect human to pass the torch to.
You really think I'm worthy?
Hell yeah. Just look at you. You're the exact right amount of smooth and rough around the edges. Like a piece of firewood. Full of potential. But right now, you're also kind of a soggy stump. I can make you crispy, baby. My point is, that with my help, you got a chance to burn bright. But if you don't learn how to take the first step by talking to someone, you won't ever light the flame.
Thank you.
No sweat, hot stuff. I think it's time we start the first lesson. If you can handle the heat, that is.
Bring it on.
Haha, hell yeah! Tell you what, let's start with some punny pickup lines. See what I'm working with here. So what do you think? You up for it?
Fire away.
Seems like you're already getting the hang of this. All right, how about this? What up, hottie? Got a light? 'Cause I think you just might be my perfect match. Huh? Huh? What'd you think?
6 out of 10. Pretty dang good. Probably work on me.
See? It's fun, right? But I just can't send you out there with my trademark material. I gotta show you how to come up with your own. Teach a man to fish and all that. How would you mix it up? Stir the coals, you know?
Gotta change the opener. I'm
Okay.
not fire, you
So
know?
what would you change it to?
Apparently nothing. I actually changed my mind.
I feel you. No pressure. And I totally get where you're coming from. You see, that was all a trick question. Or a lesson, I guess. I was just trying to show you that pickup lines can be corny and fun, but not always the perfect opener.
Gotta start the convo somehow.
Now you're getting it. Tell you what, I'm gonna teach you how to make connections in a deeper way. And your first real lesson in the art of the pickup isn't about some magic one-liner. You're gonna learn how to open the gates of someone's heart, get to know their soul, you know? You ride with me and you're gonna learn how to be smooth, but in a sensitive way. I call this style the way of the flame. Think you can handle it?
Bring it on.
All right, I'll give you a day to cool off. See me later for our next lesson, you little firecracker. Later!
Let's see. My go-to pickup line. Hey girl, are you a veterinarian? 'Cause these pythons are sick. Huh? Anybody? I don't know. How you feeling? Let's see. Person in the comments also.
Your mirror has done its job dutifully over the years, accurately reflecting your image back at you in good times and in bad. But today, there is no reflection for you to scrutinize. Only a long-haired beauty who looks at you like you're a work of art.
A mirror. Get it?
Oh, incredible.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Amir throws his arms out to stop you, gesturing to you to stay where you are.
No. Don't move. Step back into the light.
Like this?
Yes. Breathtaking. Look at you. Do you see how well I can frame your face from this angle? You are glowing.
Totally see it. Thanks for noticing.
But I could not help noticing. You are radiant. I simply reflect the beauty in front of me.
Thanks. Really love hearing that.
I can see in you. Your beauty must be something you are already familiar with.
Sure. People always tell me I could be a model.
Yes, I can see this for you.
You're right. I look amazing.
Bah, there's that incredible glow. Confidence looks good on you. Feel free to stop by anytime so I can admire it some more.
All right. I do have like an overly positive body image. Like, I look in the mirror and I see myself as like 100 times hotter than I actually am. Now I don't know who to talk to. Oh. There's my alarm telling me to wake up and get ready to stream. It's just a box, right? Does that count as like all boxes? I haven't talked to this plant yet. Do I want to meet new people or do I want to like wrap up some conversations? So like, I forgot I can talk to the phone. I want to talk to Art, see where that goes. Can talk to River some more. Talk to Keys. Do like Miranda a lot. So many people to talk to. Ooh, Bobby. Bobby's pretty cool. Alright, let's talk to Keys. I want to, like, get more loves, get more hates, get more friendships. I'm really curious where this one's going.
Why, hello there, Maestro.
You seem not devastated by recent events.
That's because I've chosen to make the best out of a terrible situation. Since you're not the famed composer you led me to believe you were.
Wait a minute, you made that assumption.
Since you're not the famed composer you led me to believe you were, I've decided that I will be writing my own music instead. There's no reason for me to waste away in obscurity just because I was forcibly retired. I'm equipped, I have the training, and I have the discipline. Why shouldn't it be me? I've decided to channel my rage into a program piece. I'm calling it Keys Piano Sonata No. 1 in D minor, Capriccio Infernal.
Sexy title.
Merely following classical naming conventions. It follows the goddess Piana, the most favored daughter of the sky god, as she's unfairly cast from the heavens down into the mortal realm. I just started working on the first movement. That's where we'll meet the characters, establish musical themes, etc. Right now, Piana has just woken up in a forest to find her wings bloody and broken. She stumbles to the nearest village, but none of the people there will assist her, despite the fact that she did ask very nicely and is very pretty. It would appear that they are jealous of her status as a deity.
So, autobiographical?
I don't know what you mean. I'm a piano, not a sky goddess unfairly cast from the heavens down into the mortal realm. Anyway, the entire thing focuses on her attempts to get back home.
I'd watch that.
Watch? Perhaps in the theater of your mind? I would prefer you listen. I just started working on the first movement. That's where we'll meet the characters, establish musical themes, etc. Right now, Piana has just woken up in a forest to find her wings bloody and broken.
Yeah, I find an infinite loop.
She stumbles to the nearest village, but none of the people there will assist her, despite the fact that she did ask very nicely, and it would appear that they are jealous of her status as a deity.
Okay, so I lost an option. Is this about Hoove, Hector, and Lux refusing to help you?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Piana lives far away from these quotidian modern objects. Piana decides she doesn't need their help and sets out to find the most famed magician to help her mend her wings.
Fascinating story.
So now, Piana's trapped in the mortal realm, far away from everyone she holds dear.
He's like Alicia Keys reference? Could be. I'm not sure. Well, not true. She's got the hot magician.
I never said anything about the magician's attractiveness.
Okay, but if you had to.
Fine. The charlatan magician is of moderate attractiveness.
Yes! I knew it.
This all happens in the first part of the sonata, the exposition. I think I'd like to build on the sinister theme in the second movement. Right now, it's all lacking a bit of bite. Leave me. I have composing to do, and I need my space.
That was nice. Alright, I think Bobby's over here. Want to see where that goes.
Boo!
Ah! Scream loudly.
Listen to that scream! You can't be a hardened criminal if you leave yourself wide open like that. Welcome, recruit, to the future location of the heart of the Pinn Crime Syndicate.
Bobby gestures expansively to the laundry room.
Just look at all the opportunities here.
Tell me more, boss.
Oh yeah, I like the sound of that, boss. So check it out. I call this one Sudscan. You go out around the house, spilling stuff all over the place. You know, by accident. Wink, wink, wonk.
They wink at you 4 times in a row, huge and exaggerated, just to be sure you're both on the same page.
When they're like, oh man, what do I do? My clothes are ruined. You tell them you got just the person for them, and you send them to me. You wash their clothes, and while that's going on, I go through their pockets. Next thing you know, we're rolling in the dough.
What if we get caught?
Oh, that's easy. We just don't. But I guess as a rookie, you could mess it up for both of us. And then where would we be? Maybe this one ain't it after all. All right. Let's see how this one strikes you. I call this one the old switcheroo. People bring us their laundry. We take that laundry and sell it online. Then we replace it with cheaper pieces that fell off the back of the truck. When they say, hey, that's not my clothes, we're like, yeah, it is. I look at you and I'm like, that's what you brought me, right? And you go, yeah, boss, that was it. And we just stare at the customer until they leave. How about it?
Honestly, that could work. Let's see. I'm not sure we're gonna get much money for any of the clothes in this house.
Huh. I guess we ain't exactly living in some vintage fashion house. Guess that is kind of a flaw. Okay, so maybe that one wouldn't work. But there's gotta be something good here with stealing clothes. After all, that's where people keep their valuables.
A red-haired laundry hamper explodes into your midst, all rage and indignation. She points at Bobby with a trembling hand.
Stealing clothes?
Ah! What the hell?
I won't let you take anyone else! Never again, you hear me? Never again!
Calm down, you harebrained harpy! I'm just spitballing ideas here.
She points at you now.
Take your kidnapper friend and get out of here before I toss you out myself!
I'm going! Yeesh!
Bobby twists out of her reach, making their way to the door with you.
Damn! Bobby Pinn can read a room, and I'm reading that the laundry room ain't the place for pinning. All right then, newbie. Here's your hint for the next place you can find me. I'm a pin of business. A legitimate business pin. You got that? Pin out.
Woo! I imagine that means she's in the office. Wink. There she is. But yeah, Bobby Pinn's pretty cool. You like Harper? We could talk to Harper again.
Once again, Harper and Dirk are going at it when you walk up on them. This time, Dirk is the one shouting.
You need to let go of this stupid Chappie thing. I'm not him, and I never will be.
Don't you dare say his name. You could never be him.
I envy him, to tell you the truth. He finally escaped from you.
Harper is stunned into silence, her lower lip quivering for a moment before she points a finger at the door and screams.
Get out! Get out and go do whatever it is you do when you're living your double fucking life!
I can't wait to get out of here and not hear your shrill-ass voice! That's what I do when I'm away from you, by the way.
I just enjoy the goddamn silence.
Go enjoy your goddamn silence then, you fucking asshole!
I will!
Dirk stomps away from Harper, stopping for a moment to look at you. He puts a hand on your shoulder, leaning in but still speaking loudly enough for Harper to hear.
Get away while you can, buddy. Don't let her get her claws into you. Trust me on that.
Laura Bailey and Johnny Young Bosch did so good with these two. Do they know each other in real life? I don't know them well enough, but Laura Bailey does sound super familiar. What was she in?
He walks away, flinching as Harper lets out a frustrated scream. The moment he's gone, Harper exhales, turning on a bright smile for you.
You swear the shouting from Dirk sounds like he's Ichigo from Bleach? It sounds like Ichigo. He does sound exactly like Ichigo. He might be Ichigo. Yes, they work together? Interesting.
I'm so sorry you had to hear that. Durkee just gets so grumpy sometimes.
I've not yet seen him happy.
Oh, he's happy all the time when no one else is around.
He is Ichigo. Neat.
He just gets brave when he has an audience. You seem like someone who gets relationships. I've been thinking a lot about my relationship with Durkee lately. You'll listen to me, won't you?
Love to help.
Oh, good. This way.
Harper grabs your hand, dragging you over to a quiet corner of the room, overturning a box to allow you to sit. She lies on the floor, as if she were at an actual therapist's office.
It all started a few years ago. A lot of things come through this laundry room, you know? You forget a lot of stuff in your pockets, sometimes you find it, sometimes you don't. And this time, you'd forgotten chapstick in your pocket. God, what a stick of chapstick he was. His name was Chappie, and he had the softest lips you can imagine. We spent weeks together. It was a real whirlwind romance. He started talking engagement towards the end, hoping maybe you'd forget a ring-shaped object in your pocket one of these days.
Oh yeah, I was looking for that chapstick for ages.
Well, you found him again later. But I'm jumping ahead. Chappie had crawled back into the pocket of one of your pants. He liked the dark. It made him feel safe.
Harper sniffles, growing silent for a moment. When she speaks, her voice is filled with emotion.
And then you washed him. Washford and Drysdale brought him back to me. I'll never forget it. He was melted.
She lets out a sob.
He wasn't the same after that. I tried to keep things going.
Harper turns to you, sadness and anger in her eyes.
But you threw him away!
Didn't know he was practically engaged. Or a he.
That doesn't make it better! Anyway, ever since then, when Durkee gets washed by Washford and Drysdale, he leaves. And when he's up there in your closet, he pretends he doesn't know me. I've gone to see him so many times. I've cried and screamed and practically kicked his door down.
God, how did I not hear that?
Don't ask me. I know that Durkee is cheating when he's up there. He calls himself Clarence and acts like he's so cool and above everybody else. Tell the truth, Durkee! I know you and those Hanks are getting it whenever you're up there. And he's got a stream of objects coming in and out of that closet. I know it!
I believe you.
Good! Everyone's always like, oh, how do you know, Harper? How are you so sure?
She taps her temple.
Hamper's intuition, honey. I know how nasty he is. I know he can't go that long without getting some. Anyway, I've been thinking a lot about our relationship lately. Obviously, I've done nothing wrong and never have.
True.
But I just love my Durkee so much. Even though he hurts me so. I just don't know what I should do.
Why are you putting me in the middle of this?
Because you're just so smart and thoughtful and good with relationships. Well, I guess I should go. Durkee could be doing God knows what out there. I gotta find him before he cheats on me.
She sits up, smiling cheerfully.
Thanks for listening. I feel so much better. Bye!
Most of the time, you don't want to make the relationship decisions for another person. Like, people will use you to, you know, kind of make the decision for them so they don't have to. But then they always just kind of end up wondering, like, if it had gone the other way. And they can use you as kind of an excuse to say, like, oh, well, I didn't want to break up with you. It was this guy's idea. Then all of a sudden, you're an enemy to a guy you don't really care about. Those two need a break from each other, honestly? Yeah, but they need to figure it out for themselves. You don't always remember the voice actor names because there's so many and they can sound alike. Yeah, it's the ones that, like, really sound unique that, like, pop out to me. Like Avery Brooks. I hope I got that name right. Husker from Has Been Hotel. Captain Anderson from Mass Effect. You know that voice? President from Rick and Morty. I also, like, hear Cam Clark a lot. He was Leonardo in, like, the old Ninja Turtles cartoon. Ryudo and Grandia 2. Blood Elf Male from World of Warcraft. Those names I remember. Whew. Yeah, let's just go to bed. Oh, wait, nope. Let's go to workspace, apparently.
Valdivianites, it's David Most, your beloved CEO, with an important question. What do the following items have in common? Cellophane, eyeglasses, and bottled water. If you guessed they're all 15% off today, only on Valdivian.com, you'd be absolutely correct. But even more importantly, they're all transparent. As your leader, I value transparency above all else, especially when the board of directors changes the locks on my office. Message received, Ian. With that spirit in mind, I need to share some difficult news with you today. I have not been entirely candid regarding my lost sunglasses. Firstly, the lost item was thankfully not my sunglasses. My sunglasses were handcrafted in Italy by blind artisans, are inlaid with conflict diamonds, and are locked in my safety deposit box. No, the missing item in question is actually a Valdivian prototype. And even more importantly, it's the only existing prototype of the amazing new gadget we're planning to launch for the Q4 Blissmas season. Unfortunately, the engineer who invented the prototype was a disgruntled former employee who destroyed the schematics before disappearing himself. So, as you can see, it is imperative that the glasses are found as quickly as possible. To that end, and after discussing it with the board, we are now prepared to offer a handsome reward for their expedient return. A $50 gift card to Valdivian.com.
I would love to date that gift card, but I can't do so without the glasses. Clear. Alright. So we've almost seen things through with the ghost. Got a little farther with Harper. Got a little farther with the Bobby Pinn. Let's just pull on this thread.
For the last time, I don't have games on my computer.
I can literally see a game right there on the desktop.
Well, that's for me, not you.
Who are you?
I work hard. I deserve a little self-care. Mama needs to play a little arachnid old maid every now and then to soothe her nerves.
Hey, I got nerves that need soothing too.
From what? Pretending to run a criminal empire?
I'm not pretending. This is legitimate.
Sure, kid, sure. Oh, look, your friend is here.
Leave us alone. We got business to talk.
Sure, business.
Well, look who made it. Welcome to the potential future home of the Pinn family's crime paradise.
I'm really getting criminal enterprise vibes from this place, if I'm being honest. Well, that's not true. That's where the best criminal enterprises are, from behind a desk. My office? The office? Really?
Open your mind, baby. Criminal enterprises are way more than a guy in a trench coat selling you stuff in an alley. Any real mafioso's got an accountant and an office and a whatnot. Can't you see it now? Right there, on the desk, on a big shiny plate. Robert Bobby Pinn. Legitimate business pin.
Feel like the legitimate part is gonna have people asking questions.
What? But the point of that is so they don't have to ask questions. Am I a business pin? Yes. Is that business legitimate? Also yes. It's real simple, baby. But all right, if the nameplate ain't selling you on the vision, check this out. I call it funny money, honey. So we tell people I'm a finance pin. My scam HQ, the office, really sells people on the whole thing. I make a bunch of fake degrees and licenses and all that. They bring me the money. I take it. Then we tell them that I invested it, and it's totally making a bunch of money, and they just gotta be patient. Meanwhile, we get some more suckers, take their money, and give it to the old suckers. We just keep finding new suckers to keep the scam going. It can't fail.
My problem is we'll run out of suckers and then it all comes crashing down.
Yeah. I mean, a hardened gangster like me can handle a couple of years in jail, but I can't be endangering the rest of my crime family. Besides, if I get locked up again, who's gonna take care of the rest of you yahoos? No, that won't do. Seems like the office just ain't gonna be the place for us. But hey, that's okay, baby. A gangster like me is flexible. So here's your hint for our next potential location. Darkness. Scary. Spiders. Pin out, baby.
In darkness, scary. Spiders. Alright. So, like, the hunch is she went to the crawl space. It's the darkest place in the house, but spiders are in the attic. You down here? Nope. How are you doing?
Don't bother me, I got rats to snap.
See, this is a voice that I hear a lot too.
Little creeps. Wish it wasn't a one-shot deal.
Master Shake. What was the old... There was like a Pixel cartoon show about game development in like the 1980s. It was actually pretty funny. I don't think anyone saw it but me. He was in there. What else did he do? He was the ghost in The Ghost and Molly McGee.
I'd love to just find one that I could snap over and over again. Couldn't you imagine that? Gotta teach him.
Right. I was supposed to like order rats on the computer for him or something. I'm trying to figure out who Bobby Pinn was talking to. Do you think she was talking to keyboard or the mouse? Because this is Mac, right?
Welcome back. I am so very elated that you have returned. There's so much new data I'd like to interface with you on.
Want to order a rat?
Catch you up on the latest download to utilize hip internet-centric slang.
Yeah, that's great. Whatever. I need some rats.
Oh, you must mean a mouse. Computers rarely have those these days, but I'm sure we can order you a fantastic mouse from Valdivian.com, America's #1 product hole.
No, I said rat, and I meant rat.
A rat, you say? What an utterly peculiar request. But, as the Valdivian.com slogan says, everything is for sale here, even some things that definitely shouldn't be. Currently searching the inventory database for rats. The search function has been completed successfully. It appears that Valdivian has 2 options for sale, dead rats and rat plushies. Which may I order for you?
Oh, hell yeah, dead rats, baby!
Mac looks at you for a few long moments.
I don't mean to second guess you, but are you absolutely sure that's what you'd like to order?
Dead rats, dead rats, dead rats!
All right, if that's what you really want.
I mean, I'm just thinking about what would make him happy. I think he'd probably choose dead rats over plushies, right? Like, the plushie is a good solution in my mind, but is it what he wants? I live to serve. Well, that chair's gonna giggle every time I come close. How are you guys doing?
Hopper and Dirk are screaming at each other once again. A sight and sound you're starting to get used to.
Do you even hear yourself? Do you know what it does to me knowing you've been with other objects in this place?
So what? That was before we ever got together.
Oh, so you're saying it'd be totally fine with you if you had to fuck in a place where all my exes did?
That is not the same thing. Besides, we both know you're cheating on me, so it's only fair.
I wish I was cheating on you. At least then, it makes sense for you to scream at me all the time.
Stop playing innocent! I know you're cheating with the Hanks, and there's way more, too!
I'm not, but hey, maybe I'll start! Those guys all have one brain cell to share between them, and they're still smarter than you!
Yeah, I have to be stupid to be with a loser like you!
You can't even see when you're insulting yourself, you bird-brained bamboo bozo!
Maybe I'll just get with the Hanks, too! See how you like it.
I'd love that! I could get a little peace for once!
Harper lets out a scream, her hands clenched into fists. She looks as if she wants to say something, but her face crumples into a sob, and she leaves the room with a quavering wail. Dirk slams his fist against the wall, seething in silence.
You okay, buddy?
Not really. None of what she says is true. She lost one boyfriend once to shit that was outside my control. Nothing to do with me. She doesn't say it, but I was there when Chappie got washed. We weren't together back then, but I'm positive she blames me for it. Like I could have fucking done anything about it.
Sounds like you need a good listener.
I could, yeah.
Dirk leans against the wall, folding his arms over his chest.
I wish those two happiness and whatever, but I knew it wasn't gonna last forever. Nothing that goes through Harper stays with her. Eventually you come along and take things back to their rightful place. Or they go through the laundry, and with the exception of Monique, most never come back. But no, she acted like they were so in love and just built to last.
I wonder who Monique is. I'm guessing money? You resent Chappie?
Well, yeah. The ghost of Chappie is hovering around us all the time.
You're at you're on Final Fantasy 14 doing some roulettes you missed today, and you just heard Ichigo yelling at Renji. Who's Renji? That in Final Fantasy 14 beyond where I've gotten?
Chappie never hurt me. Chappie never cheated on me. Chappie's lips were the softest material on Earth.
Oh, another Bleach character.
You dated for weeks. You didn't even know his favorite color.
Didn't get to watch enough Bleach or read enough Bleach. Like I read like the first 7 volumes of the manga, and that's about it.
I know, because I had to listen to their mind-numbing conversations. You know, Chappie wasn't even his real name. His name was Chapsworth L. Stick. She gave us rhyming nicknames. She thinks I have no idea what their relationship was like, but I saw it all. And she literally says and does the same things with me. Except she worshipped Chappie. She screams at me for not being Chappie, even though she just subbed me in.
Is it true you ignore her when you're clean?
Yeah, it is. Getting washed is the only way I can get away from Harper. And when I'm away, I just feel clear-headed. I always take her back because I don't know how to quit her. When I'm, like this. She starts in on all that dirty shit. I don't know, I just don't have it in me to make her sad. Then things are good for a while, so good. Then I look at her wrong, or say the wrong thing, and she goes off on me. It's like she's just waiting for me to fuck up so she can unleash. This stuff with the Hanks, they're not even my type. I don't know where she gets it from.
Well, maybe if you actually talk to her.
I do, she just shouts over me.
Dirk looks thoughtful, gazing out at something you can't see.
I think it started with my mom, you know? She was this giant, gorgeous loom. Not one of those corporate stitching machines. She smelled like cherry wood. Expansive, open, and free. I loved her very much. If there's one reason I have quality seams, it's because of her.
She sounds lovely.
She was. But free spirits aren't always great parents. Like, okay, I believe she loved me at the time. She was always very tender with me. But she never gave me anything but tenderness. No lessons, no guidance, no discipline. I think she was terrified to be anything but my friend. She just wanted to be fun mom. I don't actually talk about her much these days. Harper never cared to ask, and it pisses me off. I haven't seen her in years now.
Where is she now?
As far as I know, she's still out there creating fabric, and not caring about what happens to her kids after they've gone. I just hear about her occasionally from others like me.
So maybe Harper makes you feel like, for better or worse, she's giving you something more than just love.
It all makes sense, doesn't it? Harper hurts me, but there's way more to her love than just tepid, safe support. If you can get mad at someone and show up to their place screaming and trying to beat the door down, I don't know, it's not healthy, but fuck, it feels real. There's a stake in that relationship. I don't think Mom would ever have gone to all that trouble for me.
He sighs, pushing back away from the wall.
Talking to you has definitely made me think about some things. I'm gonna go. Thanks for listening.
So I'm a therapist now. I want to find like something secret. Like, what's something nobody would ever interact with? Like this little pot up here. Like, it's pretty generic. You were just like a whole fridge. You can't interact with the tiny things on you. You're probably just more Luxes. Wish the lights would just stay on. Let's see, reading material, remote. Is that a light or a smoke alarm? Video game controllers? And talk to the video games themselves. Wonder if these count as separate things. Alright, we'll come back to those. There's the stairs. That's a little too obvious. Anything in the drawers? Whoa! There's a horse. But apparently it's all the same junk. Okay. Chopsticks? What are you? Pencils. It probably counts as office supplies. Does anybody have any special requests? TVs everywhere. I wouldn't mind talking to Holly some more. Last time we saw her, she was super, super busy. Anything in the bathroom? Can't open the cabinets here. Talk to River. And I'm guessing these must be the Hanks. All right. Let's talk to somebody new. And the person I'm thinking of is just the random pot in the corner there. I'm really curious.
Here you are.
Oh, you're a dish.
I hope you're prepared to work.
Absolutely.
You are to make deliveries to Mitchell, Beverly, and Kopi. Do not return until you have completed your deliveries.
Please rest and take care of that chip while I'm gone.
Of course. If you have any questions about the deliveries before you go, now is the time.
Tell me about Beverly's delivery.
Beverly will be receiving cups of all shapes and sizes for her drinks, both alcoholic and otherwise. The cups will be used to serve drinks. Beverly has broken more than a few glasses after imbibing her own drinks, so you must give her a stern warning to be careful with these. I can think of nothing further to tell you.
It's kind of you to supply her anyway.
While I wish everyone had my respect for the dishes, Beverly does provide a very useful service to the house. And she is appreciative, even if I wish she were a bit less clumsy while drinking. If you have any questions about the deliveries before you go, now is the time.
I think I'm good. I know these two people.
I have nothing more to tell you. You may leave now.
Would you bless the dishes before I go?
I am not the spiritual type, but if you like, rub-a-dub-dub. Thanks for the grub. You may leave now.
Okay. Alright. So, Beverly must be this entire cabinet? Alright. Do I have any hearts left for the day? I do not. Can I talk to her anyway? Nope. With the ghost, you can talk to her. After you run out of hearts. She only shows up in the middle of the night. Speaking of which, how you doing? Hey, Zoe. Zoe, are you there? Hey, if you can hear me, let me know.
Hey, yeah, I can hear you. Sorry about the other day. I was just so sad. It is good to see you, though. And I'm feeling a little better. There was the cutest bird in the windowsill this morning. Have you ever realized that the way birds poop is just totally insane? Like, it's just random. They poop whenever, wherever, all the time. Can you imagine going through life like that? I mean, I don't have to worry about pooping because I'm a ghost and I don't have bowels and I don't eat, but like, what if it was you? That would be so crazy. You just walk around like leaking. Birds are so weird.
Well, that was hot. That was a totally solid point.
From someone not solid at all. I have an idea.
Ever change, Zoe?
Yep, that's all good. Keep me on track here. I have an idea.
About what?
I've been thinking about where I should go next. Should I find out what my next adventure is, like actually die? Or should I try to come back to a life of sorts and be a real being in the house with guys like the time capsule? And you and your magic glasses.
Love to have you here.
Oh my god, thank you! Look, here's my idea. We never closed the seance circle. I stood up, and he stood up, and then I fell, and I died, but the energy was still all open and swirly. So maybe it's still open. Maybe if we can complete it, I'd stop being stuck in between worlds like this. Stuck in this room, stuck in the freaking 80s, for God's sake.
Come on, the 80s were pretty baller.
But whatever time it is now is baller too, right?
Yeah, it's pretty baller.
Exactly! Ah, this is amazing! Okay, we're gonna need a lot of stuff. Well, not a lot of stuff, like a moderate amount of stuff. Mostly what we need is unstable energy. It sounds weird, but I think if we get enough of these objects here, whose existences span the distance between object and idea, it could work. Not cabinets, tables, or toilets, but like weirder stuff. Like me. We have to gather them together, and they all have to be on board with what we're doing. Like, we have to all be on the same page, singing the same song kind of thing. And it should work. This is... Oh my god, I think I'm gonna die. Like, die again. Like, metaphorically from excitement. Do you know enough of the others here to do that? Honestly, 3 or 4 might be enough. I don't know why the hell Rudy thought he could contact his dead father with just me.
I think I know some other folks up here who'd be down to help us out.
Oh my god, this is amazing. I will be right here. I'll be waiting right in this exact spot, okay? Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you!
So, hey, it's Bobby. All right, so things that are concepts, like we've got the concept of like getting dumped, heartbreak, got nightmares. Who else am I thinking of? Like, that's two. That's what I've got. Alright, first of all. Hey, Bobby.
The attic is dark and cold. That's to be expected. What you don't expect, however, is that Bobby has company before you get here. Then again, it might be more accurate to say that Bobby's company has them.
Listen here, you little worm. You think you can just slither into my attic and start helping yourself to my real estate?
No,
No, mistress.
No, mistress.
No, you spineless, pathetic little pin. Nothing happens in this attic without my say-so. You understand? You will not be playing pretend gangster in here without my express permission, you sniveling, lowly little maggot.
The safe casts her steely gaze towards you, and you could swear the room has gotten 10 degrees colder.
Another uninvited guest. Why don't you go explain to them that you will not be conducting your business here?
Yes, ma'am.
Good, Pin. Don't disturb me again, or I'll have to punish the both of you. And it won't be the fun sort of punishment.
In the middle distance, a confused sound comes from a new, muddied object.
What now?
Nobody you need to worry about, my angel of accounting. No one of worth or consequence.
Oh, I see.
Bobby lowers their voice, doing their best to appear entirely unbothered by the conversation you just witnessed. They try to strike a casual pose, leaning one arm against the wall, but they accidentally hit a spiderweb and shriek.
Goddamn!
They look back towards Sophia and lower their voice again.
Welcome to the attic. Potential future site of the Pinn criminal empire.
Whew. Place seems like not quite cool enough for you.
I was just thinking the same thing. I mean, it's cold, yeah, and it's dark and scary, which is, like, great for striking fear in the hearts of enemies. But Bobby Pinn runs a warm and welcoming criminal empire. I don't know if this place is really great for the vibes I was hoping to cultivate. But just to be sure, let's see how this scam strikes you. I call this one Scared Broke. So check it out. You bring our potential suckers up here to the attic. They think they're gonna have a meeting with me, the big boss. We keep them waiting a while, a good 20 minutes or something, and you keep reassuring them I'm coming. I sneak up on them, scare the shit out of them. They drop all their money and valuables, as one does when scared shitless. We pick it all up and get rich. Repeat, repeat, repeat.
But they don't actually have any money or valuables.
Damn! I never thought about that. Guess that's not gonna work, is it?
Bobby looks around the room, as though desperately trying to source some inspiration from somewhere. They fold their arms over their body, trying to keep warm while still trying to look effortlessly cool. The result is less than convincing.
Well, look. Maybe this time you come up with a scheme for us. Huh, recruit?
Could just rob the safe.
Wow, I love the way you think. Huge brain moves here.
At the very mention of breaking into the safe, Sophia barges in.
Ugh.
Her very presence blazes through the little pin. She needs not even open her mouth. It's clear from her demeanor that she's saying, "Get out of my attic before I have you flayed, you wretched, unworthy cretins."
Yikes! I'm out of here!
Bobby calls over their shoulder as they disappear down the stairs.
You can find me where the magic happens, baby! A den of sin and rest in equal measure!
One. Open up safe. Alright, so she went to the bedroom for sure. There she is. what do we do now? Check on Harper again. How's the piano doing?
I'd like to be upgraded to another room, please.
What's wrong with this one?
Up until recently, only 3 things. As of this morning, I've discovered a 4th.
What are the 3 things?
The ones I sent you out to fix that are still making things rather difficult for me to play.
Oh, right.
No, the 4th wrong thing here is, well, it's Telly.
Who's that?
The television, dear. He's in my direct line of sight, and that simply won't work for me. He's a menace, a distraction, and he's sabotaging my sonata. Do you know what he did this morning?
No, but I'm guessing you're about to tell me.
You try holding a tune in your head with all of that color and sound flashing at you. Before I was even fully awake, I'd been subjected to a breakfast show.
Sounds like a hardship.
Very much so. There was quippy banter, a cooking segment, and a human interest story about a 3-legged crossing guard dog named Champ. Then came the local news, where I learned that apparently there's a cat burglar on the loose.
Oh no, in our neighborhood?
I doubt it. It looked nice.
Hey.
There's no shame in being poor, darling. What was I saying?
You were ranting.
Right. After the local news, I had to watch a game show, then a 2-dimensional cartoon. Nowhere was there any of the classics being played. Nowhere was there a piano, cello, no harp to be found. In fact, the entire time this was happening, there were non-stop commercial breaks for the same payday loan company, which can only mean one thing.
Got a jingle stuck in your head?
It is the lowest form of musical composition I have ever heard.
You take that back, it's a masterpiece.
Masterpieces have opus in the title. Jingles have no titles nor opus numbers. It's fine, because that wasn't even the worst part of my day. The worst part of my day happened with the opening notes of that inane soap opera, Sands of Time.
Dun dun dun!
The wrong key, dearest, but I understand the intent. It was the most ridiculous 40 minutes of my life. Time I could have been using to write my sonata. There was seduction, scandal, and this lady named Charlene pushed her twin off a cliff and then went home to sleep with her husband. The twin's husband. The sister. The dead sister. Who turned out not to have died from the cliff, which just seems impossible. I can't believe I spent my entire day on this nonsense.
What happened with Charlene and the husband?
That's what I'd like to know.
It's definitely an interesting development.
No, a subdominant in the minor key is an interesting development. This is just sad. And now I'm going to be forced to watch Sands of Time tomorrow as well to find out what's going to happen next. I feel hoodwinked. Soap opera has the word opera in it, but it isn't musical at all. Do you think Telly would let me watch the next episode tomorrow?
Probably. Just ask him. Nicely.
But we're not really friends, and I'm a complete stranger to him. Everyone here already knows each other.
Today's a great day to fix that.
And then what?
I don't know. Make small talk. Be friendly.
She nods slowly.
Be friendly.
You've had friends before, haven't you?
I've had colleagues I admire to the point of crippling jealousy. That's kind of like being friends.
Did you care about them?
No.
Did you want to spend time with them?
God, no.
Do you root for their success?
You don't root for the competition. You rip off their heads and paint the inside of your soundboard with their blood.
The single hottest thing I've ever heard.
Good. I don't want to do that with Telly, though, but I'm not sure how to go about it.
Easy. Just tell me you'd like to be friends.
That's it?
It's a start.
If he says it's all right and I can watch a few more shows, do I have your permission to do that before I get back to my Sonata?
Are you asking me for permission?
I'm not sure. My days at the music department were always so busy. It just seems like I should be asking someone before I spend hours doing nothing.
On God, doing nothing. Someone's got to tell me what happens on the sands of time.
I'll be sure to. Thanks, Maestro.
Alright, I feel like we're getting somewhere with the piano now, finally. I imagine, do I have to talk to the television? Seems like she's going to. We got 3 calls left for the day. Let us... Got to deliver dishes. First, we'll deliver Mitchell.
Oh, pitiful. Utterly mismatched flavor profiles. Texture's a mess. My friend, you return.
Got a delivery from Daisuke.
Mitchell waves a hand at you.
Ah, yes. Unpack them for me, won't you?
Yeah, sure.
Mitchell looks over your deliveries, nodding his approval.
Brilliant. These are perfect for what I need. They should look spectacular in the dining room.
Those dishes do look nicer than my dishes. Don't really matter that much. They're just plates.
Just plates? Just plates? Food is an art form, and the plate is the canvas. The presentation is a non-negotiable part of the deal. Plating is as vital to a dish as the seasoning. It elevates the entire experience. Without Daisuke's hard work keeping me supplied, my dishes would be nowhere near Michelin level.
Guess I should be more appreciative of my dishware.
Damn right you should. Daisuke spent years refining his craft, creating his own ceramics. He has a respect for the work you simply can't be taught otherwise. You do well to model yourself after him. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have reviews to complete.
Alright. We should meet Beverly. I assume this is
A
her.
bartender drums her fingers on the countertop, clearly bored out of her mind. Her long red-orange hair is pulled back into a ponytail that flows down her back, like the drinks she pours so expertly. She makes herself a drink, taking a small sip of it and setting it down. Your entrance startles her so badly, she nearly knocks it over.
Someone's here! Welcome to my humble bar, the Tipsy Tumbler. I'm Beverly, but you can call me Bev, or Beverly, or Madam Proprietress. That would be so cool.
I'm Madam Proprietress.
I'm the owner and bartender and janitor and stockroom attendant. Nice to meet you. Hiya.
Ooh, she's got tea.
Beverly squints at you, frowning as she seems to be considering something. And then she snaps, pointing at you.
Good morning. Good morning, Iris. I'm sorry, I forgot to say that when you came in. I was like, I'll finish this conversation and then I'll say it. It's just so easy to start a new conversation in this game. But good morning.
Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh, it's you. My proprietor. I can't believe I didn't recognize you. Ugh.
Me?
Yes, you? Who else so charitably bought this adorable mini bar for me so I could set up my dream bar? I owe you a huge debt. You have free drinks for life here. Welcome to the reopening of the Tipsy Tumbler.
Back when I used to drink, I did try to fully stock a bar once. Not like fully stocked, but just have enough drinks that I could make a lot of different drinks for anybody who asked. Then I woke up 2 weeks later.
And I know what you're thinking. Oh, Bev, that's a lot of openings. Did something happen the first 6 times you tried to open the bar? Nope, nothing.
So, why have you reopened so many times?
It's because nothing happened. Not a single customer came. Total ghost town. Each time. I've lost an alarming amount of sleep trying to figure it out. So please don't leave. You are literally my first customer in... ever. Every time I thought you were finally going to invite people over, I'd polish the place up and prepare to be the best host I can be. But then each time you'd chicken out and spend yet another weekend all alone. I mean, why did you get a mini bar if you weren't going to invite guests over?
Thought buying a mini bar and mixing all the accessories would motivate me to finally invite someone over. I like making drinks for myself because I like drinking alone.
That's sad and totally not something I do. Hey, I got an idea. How about I serve something instead so we can be less pathetic together? So take a seat and let me fix you something already. Please, let me fix you something. First and foremost, am I making you a cocktail or a mocktail? Mocktails are the non-alcoholic versions of a cocktail. Just as fun and delicious, but without the burn. Or the drunk part, obviously.
Mocktail.
Excellent! Always happy to serve customers that don't want to get drunk. They usually don't yell and hit on me as much. They also sometimes don't tip as much, though. Oh, and also I have no customers. Anyway, which mocktail would you like?
Give me a virgin mojito.
Smart. You'll get sugar, mint, and lime flavors all in a nice tall glass. Coming right up.
Sip.
You lift your glass to your lips, taking an extended sip.
How was it?
Really good. Where'd you learn to mix drinks like this?
Well, after 6 grand openings, I got a lot of practice in. Plus, with a name like mine, I should know my beverages pretty well. I really don't want to close this place down. I've put my bar and soul into it. So, will you be my first returning customer?
Yeah. Sure.
Really? Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, thank you. Tell your friends. Tell everyone. Please. And I'll be seeing you next time.
All right. So now, is the light switch again? Here it is. Get some coffee, deliver the dishes, and have nightmares.
Welcome to Roofbox, the home of all your coffee needs. What can I get for you today?
I have a delivery?
Huh? Oh, the new coffee mugs I requested from Daisuke. Just set them over here, please. All right. Thanks for that. How come Daisuke wasn't able to come himself, by the way?
He got cracked, so he's taking it easy.
That dish really needs to take a break every now and then. He puts the dishes before everything, even his own health.
Why does he take his work so seriously?
That's all he knows. His family come from a long line of fine figures. Tsubasa, Moridake, Williams Casanova. There's a lot to live up to for him. He can't even imagine a life outside of his work.
Do you think he'll ever take time to do anything for himself?
I sure hope he will. But I've never seen it in all the years I've known him. Be delicate. Don't be abrasive. Anyways, thanks for delivering these mugs. Tell Daisuke I said thanks.
I just, like, pour myself a cup of coffee? Did that count as getting coffee? Alright.
It's me. Were you followed? Is this signal encrypted?
We're clear.
Listen, I've been giving more thought to our previous conversation about the ethical implications of transforming inanimate objects into humans, and I've come to a realization.
Okay.
It's honestly not up to us whether an object should become human. It's up to the object. And if an object expresses desire for personhood, who are we to deny them?
Makes sense. I agree.
I did discover one other interesting piece to all this. After analyzing the data, it appears that certain objects can only become human if the Dateviator user possesses the necessary personality traits. I'm not sure why. I theorize it's because certain character attributes emit an energy vibration on the same resonant frequency as the molecules of a particular inanimate object. But in all honesty, it's likely a mystery that science will never solve.
Oh, I have a theory.
That science will never solve.
Gotcha.
Regardless, I was able to discover which personality traits seem to resonate with each inanimate object, and I've uploaded that data into the Dateviators. I've labeled it Realization Recipes. You should be able to access those files now.
Realization recipes.
I'm so sorry, but there's no time. Valdivian's goons were closing in, so I was forced to flee to a country in South America to avoid detection, and my cell carrier's overseas data plan is very limited. Seriously? 10 megabytes a day? I can barely send a GIF, what a joke! Remember, check the Dateviators for the realization recipes.
Okay. Was in the data decks? So if I wanted to turn, say, Mitchell into a real person, and, you know, devour him. There's a lot of details in here. Oh, okay. Interesting. So I wonder... Let's check, Saw Parker. Huh. Oh, it tells you who it's voiced by. Wonder if Avery Brooks is in this game. Seems like something he'd be into. Alright. We sleep now. No nightmares. That's a bummer. Morning, Bobby.
As soon as you chance upon Bobby's newest location, you find Betty already speaking with them.
Bobby, is that you?
You know me?
Little Bobby Pinn. Look at you now. You've changed so much.
Well, yeah. I'm not a little pin anymore, you know?
No, you certainly aren't. You've really come into your own, haven't you?
Why do you have to say it like that? I'm a grown Pinn! And beyond that, I'm a goddamn gangster!
Oh, you certainly are. Look at you.
She pinches Bobby's cheek, which really seems to upset them.
Hey! Stop that!
Your family has been worried sick about you, you know. You should stop into the bathroom and see them before you go.
I will! I just... Wait. You know my family?
Of course I do. They come through here all the time, you know, talking about their sweet Bobby. I knew you when you were just a little thing. One pin among many. Even then, you were special.
Gangsters don't have feelings. But if I did, I'd be real touched.
Bobby's gaze falls upon you.
All right, that's enough reminiscing. I got business to run.
I'll just bet you do. Take care, sweetheart.
Yeah. You too.
Bobby sits at the edge of the bed, looking unusually thoughtful. They pat the spot next to them, inviting you to take a seat.
There you are, rookie. Have a seat.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. Just weird being back here so close to where I grew up. You know, I haven't been back to see my family since I got sucked up by Hoove. I will. I just haven't gotten up the courage yet.
Will it help if I came with you?
That's real nice of you to offer, but I gotta do it on my own. It's not about, like, who I am. You know what I mean? My family's always been real accepting. I think they knew I was meant for more than being another one of the crowd in there. That's the problem, too. They're so accepting. If I come home and I haven't made shit of myself, they're all gonna pat me on the back and ruffle my hair. They're gonna say, "Oh, our sweet baby Bobby, our angel, you're perfect just the way you are."
That's a bad thing?
Yeah, it is. It feels like failing. I spend all this time away from my family. If I come home and I haven't made anything of myself, I don't know. As sweet as they are, it just kind of hurts worse, you know? It'd be easier if they were nightmares. If they just yelled at me and let me be angry. Knowing they'd be happy no matter what I do. I don't know. Am I making any sense here?
I get it, honestly.
You do?
Sure I do. Sometimes it's harder when people are nice to you.
Exactly. You know, when people are mean, you can harden yourself. Be the villain they make you. But when they're soft and sweet... Damn, man. Just feels like your mind kind of fills in the gaps between their words. I want my family to be proud of me, not just cool with me. So I gotta be a little hard on myself. Otherwise, I won't have no kind of pressure on myself at all. And then I'll just do nothing.
Like it has to be like that.
I hope you're right, friend. But I don't really believe it.
Bobby stands, dusting their hands off. From what, you're not sure, but they seem to think it makes them look cool.
All right, rookie. That's enough wasting time talking about feelings. We got one more place to check out. I think it's a real winner. You can find all kind of extreme temperatures there. Hot, cold, and all kinds of work happens there. See you there.
Water heater, maybe? Like she's already been to the attic. Bobby? Not in here. Living room? Not near the fireplace. Kitchen. Here she is. Okay, so the last dish to deliver, the Bev.
Oh, hi. Welcome to the Tipsy Tumbler. What can I get for you?
Actually here for a delivery.
Delivery? Oh, you must be talking about the branded rocks glasses I asked Daisuke to get me. Oh, thanks so much. I'll take those right off your hands.
You hand Beverly her package, and she sets to work unpacking and cleaning the glasses right away.
I'm glad Daisuke managed to get these for me. He's one of the only people around here that really has a good taste for these kinds of things. How is that old dish slinger anyway?
A little chipped. He's recovering from a chip, but he seems alright.
A chip? Oh, poor guy. That's the last thing he needs. But then again, maybe he'll finally relax a little now that he's forced to.
So he really just never takes a break, huh?
Yeah, he's always been into his work, but he used to make time for his hobbies and friends. Did he tell you he writes poetry?
He hasn't told me anything but dishes.
Ah, dear, oh dear. He's fallen right back into his old workaholic pattern. Someone needs to remind him of who he used to be, who he still is. He's a real passionate guy, you know, but it's easier for him.
He's into poetry. Remember that.
Write him a poem. It'll really tickle his teapot.
Have to try that. Thanks for the chat.
Hey, no prob. Come back to the Tumblr anytime. Was I the last one?
Yeah, actually.
Great job! Daisuke's gonna love that.
Alright. Let me refresh my memory. Where's the piano? Do I need to talk to the TV for you? He's beginning to loosen up a little. She first complained about Telly, but it looks like she actually just wants to be friends with him. Hi, kitty. You want up here? Ow. Okay. Don't come claws first. You're a good kitty. Alright, let's talk to the piano again. You meowing in the mic? You think everyone heard it?
Always good to see you.
How'd it go with Telly?
I think it went well. I wasn't sure where to start, so I just told him how much I'd enjoyed watching all the shows I'd watched. And, well, everything after that came pretty easily. We talked about the house and Sands of Time. He even gave me a few plot pointers for my sonata.
Sounds like it was friendly then.
It does, doesn't it? Would one say that he and I are friends now? Or is there a ritual at this point to complete the process?
You're adorable.
I'm just new to this, that's all. I think I realized something else while I was talking to Telly.
What's that?
That I might like to be friends with you as well, if you'll have me.
Thought we were already friends.
If we are, then I'm afraid I haven't been very good to you.
What makes you say that?
Telly was telling me about this documentary on landfills and how people throw away all kinds of things, including pianos. I know you aren't the composer you led me to believe you were.
It wasn't me, that was you.
I know you aren't the composer you led me to believe you were. But I'm glad that I'm sitting here instead of on a pile of trash and severed limbs.
I do enjoy your company, Keys, even if I don't know how to play you.
Yet, I can always teach you.
I would love that.
After my sonata. Anyway, I stand before you now, declaring my thanks and announcing my intention to be a friend to you. Did I do that right? You're supposed to announce your intention to be friends?
You are, so that all the land may know your heart.
I hope they all do. Can I ask you a personal question?
What friends do.
Why didn't you get something new and shiny? Why a hand-me-down?
New and shiny doesn't always mean good. I didn't want anything else after I saw you. You were perfect.
Thank you for saying that. Well, I have a soap opera to catch up on and a sonata to write. I'll see you around, friend.
I mean, this is a good-looking piano, right? Oh. I am a little curious. Does the stool actually... Is it just going to be Cherami again? Oops, he already talked to this object. Okay, nope, she's part of the piano. Alright, we did all the dish deliveries. Talk to Harper. Kind of want to talk to River. Many choices. Let's talk to Harper again.
Harper and Dirk are, once again, arguing loudly. This time, however, they stop as soon as they see you walk up.
You!
You!
Tell Durkee he's wrong.
Tell Harper she's wrong!
How am I wrong?
You've created another reality in your head where I'm gangbanging hangers and about half the objects in this fucking house!
That is reality. I just choose to forgive you because I love you so much, and you repay me by cheating on me and calling me crazy. He thinks I'm the wrong one here, when all I've ever done is love him.
That isn't love!
Tell him!
Tell her!
We're both wrong, and also unhinged.
Oh, fuck off with that both sides shit!
Can you believe this, Durkee?
I can't believe either of us thought you knew anything about anything!
Just leave us alone.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here!
Dirk takes Harper's hands and looks deeply into her eyes.
Nobody talks to my baby like that.
Oh, Durkee.
Dirk leans down to kiss Harper, who sighs and twines her arms around his neck. The two of them pay you no mind whatsoever. When Dirk finally speaks, he doesn't even look at you.
Get out of here. I want to be alone with Harper.
Oh, Durkee.
Gross. Oof. At the very least, the good news is I can just do my laundry later and clean up whatever that nonsense is. Let's talk to Holly. Surely she's not busy in the middle of the night, right?
I'm not here right now. Work. If you see me, that's not really me. It is an illusion. I'm free in the morning if you want to chat. Illusion away!
Okay, so she's not free at night.
You've come to expect Nightmare's unsettling presence, but there's no getting used to the shivers her gaze sends down your spine. She doesn't even bother greeting you this time, launching into your nightmare with no fanfare whatsoever.
You can't move. You're not even sure where you are, or what you're lying down on. It's soft, though. You feel like you could really sink into it. When you try to swing your leg over to get up, you remain still. When you try to reach your hand toward the ceiling, your wrist remains firmly by your side. When you try to pry open your lips and scream, your muscles don't move. It makes you want to thrash around even more. You try to blink. You can't. Your eyes are stuck open. For some reason, this feels like the worst part. Until there's a crash to your left. The sound of someone slamming open a door. Or maybe kicking it down. Grab 'em, boys, you hear someone say in a gruff voice. No, no, you think. You're screaming inside your own head. You can't see whoever is there, but you can feel hands grabbing your limbs. A hand on your back as you're hoisted up. They carry you flat on their shoulders, and no matter how much you try to will yourself to move, you stay where you are. The only thing you can move are your eyes, and all they can see is sky as you are carried out of wherever you were. You realize you might be dreaming, but you can't blink. You can't will yourself to wake up. The sense of dread in your chest is too much to handle. You feel your heart will burst. You try your arm again. Nothing. Your legs. Nothing. When you try to inhale, there's nothing. You are still as stone. The people carrying you start to slow down. You are lowered down off their shoulders and onto something stiff. There are panels of wood in the peripheral of your vision, but it isn't until the lid slams closed that you realize where you are. You're in a coffin. Panic rises in your chest, but you're helpless as you feel the coffin slide down at an angle and settle in your grave. Thunk, thunk, thunk. There's the sound of dirt hitting the lid as you're buried alive. Suddenly, air fills your lungs, and you feel your lungs expand, and you're able to finally scream. Help! Let me out of here! You cry, pounding your hands on the lid. Thunk, thunk. The dirt continues coming down on you. You feel smothered by it. Did y'all hear something? You hear the gruff voice ask. Nope, someone else replies. I'm in here! I'm in here! You scream, pounding your fists on the old wood. The burial sounds finally come to a halt. You can still hear the people above you, though. What's the tombstone supposed to say? One of them asks. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. It only got half done anyway, the gruff voice responds. Even as you struggle against your fate, you realize no one will even know you're here. You're too late to free yourself.
That's too scary. Why would you show me this?
I'm sorry, my dear. Why do you think I wanted to show you this?
Because I told you I was afraid of being mediocre?
That's true. But what do you think this teaches you?
Being afraid of being mediocre holds me back from trying at all?
That's exactly it. Mediocrity is nothing to be ashamed of. Our progress-driven existence would have you believe that excellence is everything. But it isn't. Mere existence is everything. You made it this far, and that's something to be proud of. Already broadening your horizons by peering into dark corners like myself. I'm proud of you. Keep peering.
Ah, she's awesome. You can date a nightmare? I mean, you've heard of some people dating nightmares before? Yeah, but this one's mine. I like her horse lips. I really do like the nightmare. And it's really easy to... I feel like it's really easy to get her to love you. All you have to do is, acknowledge what she's doing is scary. And she's like, oh, yay. Her horse lips are probably softer than Chappie's? Yeah. Actually kind of wonder if, like, Chappie's around somewhere. Anyway, Harper. Are these guys gross?
There's no yelling when you enter the laundry room today, but the tension is the thickest it's ever been. Harper and Dirk stand facing away from each other, neither speaking to the other. They perk up when they see you. It seems your little discussion the other day hasn't affected your relationship with them.
No matter what I say, no matter what I do, I can't get Durkee to see how much he hurts me.
Harper will never evaluate her behavior, ever. So, we need an outsider's perspective.
You're good with this stuff, right? Just tell us what to do.
I'm at my fucking wit's end. I'll take it. I just feel paralyzed when I think of leaving or staying.
I don't want Durkee to leave ever, but I don't know how to make him understand my feelings.
Please, just tell us what to do. I'm over this.
All of these options are pretty bad. Be ashamed to throw away such a beautiful relationship.
Dirk places a gentle hand on Harper's shoulder, turning her to face him and tilting her chin up towards his face.
It's always been you and me against the world, hasn't it, babe?
It has, yeah.
Everyone tries to say we're toxic, that we're unhealthy. Who the hell are they to tell us we're dragging each other down?
Like, they don't get along, but they're not violent towards each other. And, like, they're not cheating on each other, as far as I know.
Who are they to call you, a shrieking harpy who sinks her claws into anyone who will tolerate her for longer than 5 minutes?
Yeah, you're right. And like, what does it matter if everyone calls you a low-down, dirty, cheating, lying dog who slings his 100% cotton dick all over the house?
Oh, it's cotton?
What do you mean, everyone?
Who cares if everyone thinks I'm the best thing that's ever happened to you and you routinely disrespect me in our relationship?
Nobody says that but you.
No, baby, everyone says that to me all the time. Like how lucky you are I put up with you.
Pretty sure you're the one who's lucky I put up with you.
No, that's definitely you.
You don't even talk to anyone but me.
Things are deteriorating quickly between the two of them. Harper takes a step closer, jabbing her finger into Dirk's chest.
Oh, yeah? And why is that exactly? Is it because you're keeping me busy worrying about you while you treat me like shit?
Don't fucking poke me, Harper.
Oh, you don't like this?
She pokes him hard, deliberately provoking him.
Harper?
Hey,
Harper and Dirk both turn to you immediately, throwing their arms around each other's shoulders and smiling.
Hey, we really gotta thank you.
Everyone wants us to fail, but you kept us together.
You're the only one who believes in us as much as we do.
Of course I do.
Aww.
Thanks.
Harper and Dirk look at each other, sharing a silent look you can't decipher. They turn to you once again.
Durkee and our relationship is totally perfect.
Yeah, nothing to work on. No flaws at all.
So, why not make our relationship even more perfect?
They both hold their hands out to you, like villains in a fantasy story, tempting the hero.
Won't you complete us?
Make us the happiest couple in the world.
It'd be a throuple.
Date us?
Not gonna lie, I've dated a lot of crazy. And I gotta say, pretty fun. Thought you'd never ask.
I mean, hell, I thought we'd never ask either. I didn't think Harper could handle sharing.
Of course I can handle sharing, Durkee, but I'm not surprised you're into this. After all, you've been sharing with the entire house.
I don't know how we got here. I'm not about to question it.
We finally got our fairy tale ending.
More like a horror story.
What was that, Durkee?
I said it's a real dream come true being with you, Harper, and now you.
Harper and Dirk open their arms to you, and when you step forward to meet them, they envelop you in a hug that makes you feel both welcomed and like you couldn't leave even if you wanted to. It's quite a sensation.
Never leave us, all right? Never leave me, okay?
Yeah, it seems fair. Look at our poise.
You should have run. might be dirty, but our love is simple and clean.
I think I got some sass from that one. Whew. Harper is a redhead. They're supposed to be fiery. I dated one redhead, and she might have been the craziest person I ever dated, but I'm just kind of gonna assume that's a coincidence. Haven't spoken to Water in a while. We're still kind of like in an awkward place.
The room feels oddly humid when you walk in, almost as if you just finished running the shower. The reason soon becomes clear, however. You see River speaking with someone on fire, or made of fire anyway. Steam rises from River's skin, filling the room with warm air.
You really gotta learn to relax, homie.
I can relax just fine. Just please tell me how to be more likable.
Well, I don't know if I can do that.
I heard you telling Scandelabra how to up his game yesterday.
Yeah, and dude did not like that one bit. I never seen him so huffy. He was all like, "Man, you impugned my skills at La Sex." I was like, "No, bro, I'm just trying to tell you there's a better way." He didn't even let me get into my theory or anything. But yeah, like, I can tell you how to talk to others more effectively.
You gonna go and get some sleep now? Have a good day. You too, Ada. Thanks for hanging out.
But I don't think I can give you some magic key to being likable.
River seems deeply disappointed by this response.
Can you tell me one thing then? Which version of me do you think is the best?
Well, not the best. All of you is great. But if I had to choose, I mean, who doesn't like a little steam? It's steamy, you know? Totally sexy. If you lead with steam, you really can't go wrong romantically.
I see.
Dante gives you a friendly wave as he leaves. When he's gone, the room feels colder.
Hey, you weren't listening to that, were you?
I might have been.
God, just forget whatever you heard, all right? Please?
River runs a hand through her flowing hair as if it might restore her dignity. Her expression changes to something a bit cheerier and hollower.
Now, what can I do for you, honey? You must have come here for a reason.
This conversation is too familiar. She's clearly going through a routine.
Just wanted to get to know you better.
I'm not used to hearing that. I'm usually the means to an end. You want to wash your hands? A quick in and out. You want to cook? Fill a pot with water and assemble your ingredients, the real star of the show. Even when you want a bath. I mean, Bathsheba is the main attraction there. I help make the bath happen, but it's about the vibes, the comfort, the soak.
I don't know, I can argue with that. Like, the bath is just a container for the water. Water's really the star of the show there.
And I mean, that's fine. Don't get me wrong. It's better that way. But just don't be surprised if I'm surprised.
What about... Well, you're a crucial part of all those experiences, though.
Am I? I guess if I was gone, they'd be a little bit harder to pull off. Nobody ever seems grateful to have me around. When I'm gone or late, or not the way people want me to be, though. Nobody has a problem complaining about it then. All I want is to know what exactly people want from me so I can give it to them. If you don't want anything from me, and you can't give me that,
I want you to stay and talk to me.
well, I guess that's something. So, what do you want to talk about then?
Tell me something about you no one else knows.
Well?
This throws River. It takes her a little while to speak, but she does consider your request.
I love to paint. Watercolor, of course. I don't have much time for it, but it's one of the things that makes me happiest.
Who's Winifred? Maybe you could show me your work sometime?
I don't know. Don't ask me that. I shouldn't have even said that. I'm just gonna go. Bye.
Oop. Or if the plunger is part of the toilet. I get the feeling that they're all part of the same person. I don't particularly want to meet that person. I want to know what happened on Sands of Time.
Oh my goodness, I always get so fluttery when you come by. Could I run something by you for this? I'm afraid I've hit a bit of a creative wall.
And you want my help?
It's nothing technical. I'd just like a second opinion.
Lay it on me.
When we last left off, Piana, famous and beautiful Shun goddess, had been traveling the mortal realm trying to find a way back home. The charlatan magician she'd first sought out is now accompanying her, by the way.
Sounds good.
The magician knows the realm and its inhabitants better than Piana could ever hope to, and as such has helped Piana make personal connections. As it turns out, the magician isn't terrible company. Piana has come to enjoy their chats as they travel along, but this is where I hit a wall. The story has always been about Piana getting back home. Action, adventure, vengeance. But I've been toying with the idea of a romantic subplot between the magician and Piana.
I think the magician might enjoy the plot development.
There's one more thing. I'd like to lodge a formal complaint against another member of the household.
Of course. Who is it this time? I'll get it sorted.
It's against Rainy.
Who's that?
The record player,
Oh,
just
right.
down the sideline into the dining room. She was playing something classical the other day.
Okay.
There was a piano part.
Okay.
As resident piano, that should have been my responsibility. My role was usurped, and I'd like to place the record in question on the list of banned music.
Since when has there been a list of banned music?
I've just started one. The other option, of course, would be to have her play the record over and over again.
Wait, isn't that the last thing you'd want?
Well, it was actually quite a lovely piece, and it caught my ear and gave me an idea for the composition.
Doesn't actually sound like a complaint, Keys.
Oh, I don't know. Old habits die hard. I'll go introduce myself. Thanks for the kind ear.
Well, alright then. Alright. Bobby.
For once, Bobby isn't in the middle of a conversation or cheerily posturing when you find them. They look lost in thought.
You made it. Welcome to the future site of the Pinn Crime Family HQ.
Chin up, boss.
I'm alright, Oh, hell. I guess there's no point in pretending. I've been all over this damn house. I had so many ideas for schemes. But what's the point? This is a house, not some bustling metropolis full of suckers.
There's suckers in here.
We all have the same shit. We all share the same space. I can't share space with your suckers. That shit is awkward as hell. You know, I spent all my time locked up thinking about all the ways I was gonna make money. All the ways I was gonna make my family see I wasn't just little Bobby Pinn anymore. I was gonna be somebody. Now that I'm here, I don't even know what the hell I'm supposed to do with myself.
Give me a demonstration? Want to see an expert at work?
Well, hell, why not? It doesn't take much.
Bobby strides over to the door where you keep your iron.
Watch the master at work, rookie.
Bobby sets to work at the lock, closing their eyes and holding one hand before their back.
Wait, actually, I can do you one better.
They contort themselves into all sorts of knots, closing their eyes and twisting themselves into the keyhole without the use of their hands at all. It's a sight so bizarre you wonder if perhaps you ought to have taken off the deviators. A bobby pin fitting into a keyhole would have been far less disturbing to witness.
What's all this then?
What are you, the fuzz?
I'm the door.
Well, buzz off and open already. Trying to show off my world-class lockpicking skills to my associate here.
I suppose you're harmless. If you want to see the wizard, go right ahead.
How'd you like that shit, huh? Ha! I told you.
Sounds like a fun game. It is a fun game. Honestly, if you're interested in this game, like, my recommendation is to stop listening to me and play it for yourself. Like, it's a dating sim, and you know, it's all story, and so like everything you can experience only once, and so like if you're interested in this game, like, you should kind of drop listening to me and play it. I think you'll have a great time.
Wow! Now that's what I call showmanship.
That said, there's also over 100. Is there over 100, or is it exactly 100 dateable objects? Like, you probably haven't even met half the characters. You like that it's voiced because you hate reading? Me too.
Ah! How many times am I gonna get startled in this damn house?
Like, it's really nice to have a fully voiced game.
My apologies, friend. I meant no harm.
They're called people, old man, not objects. Sorry.
I only wanted to commend you for the commensurate showmanship you showed there. I mean, those twists and feats of dexterity. Audiences love a thrill like that.
Jackie Treehorn treats objects like people, man.
They do?
Of course they do. Trust me, I would know. Audiences love me. I was in there the entire time, wondering to myself, can they overcome my lock? An iron like me can't be locked behind just any sort of lock,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and even though I have no problem retaining an audience's attention myself, none whatsoever, why, just imagine the sorts of heights we could reach with you as a part of my act.
Wait, really? You mean I could be part of your magic show?
Most certainly. Just imagine it, you and I pulling off daring escapes. Me, the world-famous magician. You, my bright-eyed young assistant, pulling in the younger crowd.
I could be famous. I could really be somebody. Hell yeah, I'll be part of your act.
Splendid!
I just gotta wind up some business first, if you don't mind giving me a minute.
Naturally. I'll be here when you are ready.
I can't believe what just happened. I wasn't expecting all this.
What about us?
Us? Well, look, maybe it's better we don't work together. After all, it'd make the huge crush I have on you kind of awkward. Power dynamics and all that, The Pinn crime family has standards, ethics. I'd have to submit all this paperwork to HR, da-da-da-da-da. What a pain in the ass.
Wait, crush?
You telling me you couldn't tell? You never felt that crazy electricity between the two of us? I was trying to stay cool, but I was gonna blow at some point. Better we don't have all that baggage in our way now.
Glad it's not just me.
Of course it's not just you. This shit was mutual, baby. Anyone could see it. Can you imagine our suckers trying to let us scam them? Meanwhile, we're making eyes at each other the whole time? Disgusting.
Sounds kind of hot, honestly.
Oh, you like being watched? Interesting. I'll have to remember that. But in the meantime, I guess I got some rehearsing to do for my new gig. You want to come with? I can get you a backstage pass.
I'd love that.
Hell yeah!
Bobby offers you their arm, and as you walk forward together, you're struck by just how good it feels to be partners, ready to support Bobby in their exciting new venture, and receive their support in turn. As you watch Bobby perform, you're deeply proud to call them your beloved. When they turn to smile at you in the crowd, they make you feel as if you're the only one in the room.
I'd give it all up for you in a heartbeat, baby.
Ow. I think that gave us some more sass. Alright, I'm falling in love with everybody. It's just so fun. What's this? You want to start to learn about that magician a little more. Okay, we finished up with Harper and Hamper. Do kind of want to talk to the toaster a little more.
Phew, glad you're here. I need a break. I have been thinking about this new song I want to write, and it's super fun, but it's also super exhausting. Like, I kind of feel like my coils are gonna uncoil or something, and I'll just be like this really sexy, talented metal puddle on the floor. It's weird.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna be super nice right now and assume that you're just calling me out on being extreme, and not that you just low-key told me I'm weird.
Yeah, I was commiserating.
Oh, good. I don't need to tell you, I don't think. But I was definitely looking around this countertop for something to throw at you. I've never actually thrown something when I've gotten mad before, but I definitely think that could be a behavior that I, nurture at this point in my life. Anyway, I'm writing this song and it's really hard for some reason, and I need help. You wanna help? You know what, you're actually gonna help me whether you want to or not, in payment for being kind of a burned end a minute ago. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you some questions. You ready?
Of course.
Perfecto. Now, where did I put my notes? Gotta be careful with them so they don't incinerate. Ah, here they are. Okay, when you think of love, what's the first word that comes to your mind?
Toast. Happiness.
Ay, that's so sweet. Have you ever been in love?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, that's so great. I love being in love. And this lucky other, do you still love them?
I really do.
That's amazing. I guess you're both lucky. I was in love once. It's probably hard to imagine this now with how, totally independent and self-sufficient I am. But we almost got married.
What happened?
It was a miscommunication, I guess. I really loved him, but he wanted me to settle down.
I never did like toaster ovens. It's a shame, my wife has a toaster oven, and she's like, we don't need a toaster, we've got this. But everything I want to put in the toaster oven also goes in the toaster, and the toaster's just so much less maintenance.
I don't know. I guess I just had bigger dreams than that. And I wasn't gonna let anybody get in the way of the future I could see for myself. You get that, right?
Yeah, I completely understand.
I knew you would. If you can believe this, a lot of people think I'm really selfish for doing that. They see it as I totally spat in the face of this great love. But I just don't know who I'd be if I wasn't this. A songwriter, with my band. It's who I am. I mean, I'm a natural, right? You see it. I was made for this. And my fans? I think they'd really miss me if I went away.
It's always a good idea to like focus on your own life. And if like people are compatible with your own life, like that's where the really good relationships come with. You are pretty amazing. We'd better get this song written for them, then.
Of course. Love, happiness. Usually songs about tragic love are easier, but let's switch it up. A love so beautiful like...
Comfort you've never felt before?
Safety. A feeling of home wherever you go as long as you're with them. Aye, that's one of the best things about good love. Okay, lyrics.
Lovin' warms me up?
So you kinda sound like my dad. Not that it's a bad thing, just like something to know about yourself. Songwriting is so much fun. It's like actually my favorite thing to do, but sometimes it's so frustrating. I usually go to my band when I need help, but for some reason, this one feels different. Thanks for helping me with it.
Let's try it again sometime.
You got it. Are you kidding? We did some really good work today. I'd write again with you anytime. Maybe we can, like, plan it.
Miranda fiddles awkwardly with her pen, sighing as she searches for words that don't seem to come.
I'm so awkward at this, but whatever. Let's go on a date. I had a lot of fun and it would be really cool to see you again, so... Date?
So excited.
It's a date then. I'll see you soon.
Does feel a little awkward, you know, having 18 relationships. I mean, everyone seems into it. But, like, it's not a bad thing. Everyone's just so protagonist sexual in here. Oh, hey. Morning, I almost forgot. Now is the time to speak with Holly.
Oh.
Oh?
You came!
Said I would.
Well, it's not that I didn't think that you would, it's just I've got a tricky schedule. So, it's easier to presume that people have to cancel. Or they'll forget. Or they'll just have their own lives. Which is me. I'm people. I cancel or forget, or I have my own life.
You're here now?
I know, crazy, right? Blissmas miracle. Is it Blissmas?
Nearly.
Exactly.
Did work go okay?
Yeah, it was great. Wait, you said okay, right? Yeah, it was okay. Hard, underpaid, fun, just a local pet. My favorite kind, the little ones. Oh, sorry, it's not you.
Tired.
A little, but who isn't? Usually, when I finish a shift, most of the others are asleep. I never really get to talk about my work, so it's strange. It's nice. The shift wasn't, but this is.
Happy to help.
Happy to be helped. Nice change of pace.
I'm a helper most of the time. Essential, so they say. Sometimes, when it's useful to say so. Sorry. Here I am complaining I never have anyone to talk to, and now I'm yawning in your face. I guess I should knock off. I've got a shift in the morning, but thanks. I really appreciate it.
See you next time.
Happy holidays.
Felt like a conversation never really went anywhere. Like, I feel like I could have done a little more heavy lifting conversationally. It seemed like I was just kind of acknowledging her existence, like, what's up?
Well, looking so fresh and crispy. Kinda wanna spread jam on you and take a big bite.
Did you freshen up just for little cutie Miranda Dulcita?
Nah, I always look this good.
Once again, coming in with that confidence. I always look this good too. It's so nice to be on a date with someone who is just as naturally sexy as I am. Although, to be clear, I am the sexy when I first plug in the morning too. The sexy just is, ¿me entiendes? I know you do. So, we are on our date officially. It's happening, the day is here, let's do this! I'm gonna be super generous and let you choose the first thing we talk about. Mostly because we both know that I would choose to talk about music first, last, and forever. So I'm gonna give you the option of talking about something else. Like, for a second at least.
Tell me about your band.
My band? You're amazing. You picked music anyway. So many points for you. So many. My band is totally amazing. We only started working together a few months ago, but we're already like so completely in sync. It's way better than the last group I was in. That was really rough.
Oh yeah, what happened there?
So many things. It's hard to remember what, set it off. We were great for a little while, wrote a lot of good stuff, and then they just wanted me to be things I couldn't be, do things I couldn't do. After a while, it was like I couldn't do anything right. I just felt so self-conscious, you know? I was overthinking, my lyrics sucked.
Can't picture you insecure.
I know. It's like super alien and weird, right? Because I'm so self-assured and confident now. I worked really hard to get to where I am. And the band I have now? They are the best. They're always so encouraging and loving. I love them. We really depend on each other in a lot of ways, you know? We push each other to always be our best. But let's talk about you now. Tell me a little more about yourself. What do you do for fun? Do you like books or movies or what do you do to relax?
I love video games.
Oh, nice. Okay. I haven't played games in forever. I remember I really liked them when I was a kid though. What are you playing right now?
I'm playing Date Everything right now.
Date everything. That sounds really interesting. What's it about?
Walk around my house and date every object in it.
Oh wow, that's amazing! Like you could wait. Could you date your toaster?
She's becoming my favorite.
Wow, this sounds like a game that you should continue to play, a lot, for your health.
It depends on analytics, but yeah. I agree.
So ask me more questions. Let's keep our day rolling. I don't think I've ever had such a great, a conversation with someone before.
Okay. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go?
What a good question. I've always wanted to go to Brazil. The food, the carnival, the locals who are so cool and interesting. It would be so fun. And I love going to the beach. Do you travel a lot?
Huh? All the time?
I'm so jealous. One day, when I have a partner I really love, I'm totally gonna travel. See the sights, you know? Oh, wait. I totally have partners to travel with. Me and the amigas could go on a tour. Ay, and there I go, talking about my band again.
It's cute.
It is cute, isn't it? It's so nice to have friends I love so much. Maybe you can meet them one day. Don't worry, they're super nice. I'll tell them to be super nice. Listen, I gotta get going. This has been so great, just getting a little sleepy. I hope I'll see you again.
Definitely. He's actually probably the most normal person to date in the house. Alright. Let's see how things are going here.
Have you ever got so swept up in your walk you completely lost all sense of time?
Seems like you're able to sink a lot of hours in if you want to date all of them. Yeah, I've heard that to like 100% this game, there's like 100 hours. I honestly haven't kind of decided like where the end is for us. I kind of want to like see if I can get like a realization recipe to like fire. So I need to get people to like love, hate, be friends with me naturally. Then we'll just like find whoever I can make real first. Anyway, have you ever got so swept up in your work that you completely lost sense of time? Yeah. Every waking moment.
Then you'll understand my excitement.
Why? What's happening?
I finished the concierto.
She holds a small booklet out to you, beside herself with excitement.
Pretty. Congratulations.
After spending time with Rainy, I came back and sat down, and it all just poured out of me. From sonata to concerto, a true repartee between solo piano and a full orchestra of friends. My very vast composition, fully complete. I've played it a few times from start to finish, and it's safe to say that I don't hate it at all. It's captured everything I wish to put to music.
It's great. You gonna let anyone listen to it?
I was hoping to. But do you think anyone would want to hear me play? I'm afraid I may have been something of a diva when I first arrived. But I did apologize to Hoove, Lux, and Hector.
Sure you don't have anything to worry about?
Then here we go. I'll go get dressed.
And away we go! Time to see the show! Though hearing music without a screen seems a little obscene. Ah, damn, Telly. No wild rhyming during the old school music. Remember what happened last time.
A concerto. I can't remember the last time I heard one of those. I hope this is better than those modern concerts that Bodhi used to put on.
Finally, I get to sit down for a bit and take in a performance.
I detest music, but I do like costumes.
I'm so happy to be parked in my very own corner. The best seat in the house.
Keys is dressed in a floor-length gown that makes her look even more elegant and grand than she already does. She is absolutely stunning. Rainy enters just after her, dressed in a charming tuxedo.
Here you go, honey. I've brought my finest duds and my highest quality speakers to capture all those dynamics you classical musicians want to hear.
Thank you, friends, for everything.
Whew. I'm taking my seat.
Excellent. So am I. Rainy.
On me. And
Keys and Rainy begin to play, each in beautiful harmony with the other. You sit back to take in the waves of music.
Feels like I shouldn't interrupt this part.
You listen as long as you like, allowing the music to wash over you and transport you into Key's fantastic world.
Thank you for letting me sing at last. How was that?
That's what you've been working on?
From start to finish. I couldn't have done it without you.
Me? What'd I do?
You made me feel at home. Or rather, you gave me a home. I don't know if you noticed, but I made some changes to the narrative. Kiana ends up staying in the mortal realm with the magician. You were the inspiration for the magician, by the way.
What? No way. I was?
You didn't pick up on that. I knew I hit it well. Did you like what I did with Piana and the magician's relationship?
I like the romantic subplot. I think those two make a great match.
And what about the real Piana and her magician? Do they make a great match?
They make a very good match.
I think I want to write a lot more pieces about them.
You know where to find me if you need inspiration.
Maybe we can even play it together.
I'd love nothing more.
My love.
Hey, we're in love with the piano.
Gotcha.
That was smarts. I like how I've got near zero charm here. Wonder if there'll be like any kind of like indicator when somebody's like ready to be hit or realized. Many people. All right. Who is next? Did the toaster. Did the piano. We ordered a bunch of rats. I remember now.
Hey, Top Dweller, what you got there, hotshot?
Oh, nothing. Me? Are you referring to this rat?
Don't you do this to me. You know that I know that we both know that that's a rat.
What is that? Can't really understand you if you're not yelling at me.
Is that a frickin' rat?
Well, it's certainly not a cat.
Ooh, baby. Come to Papa. Here, let it go. Let it go! I got this stinky-ass cheese and everything.
Okay, Vaughn, here you go.
You look away from the grisly scene you've set up, unable to watch. But the telltale snap leaves little doubt as to what's happened.
Yes! Yes! I did it! I snapped the rat! I'm a real trap now! You hear that, Ma? Who's laughing now? How you like that?
You did it.
Vaughn falls silent, looking at his prize with a nervous sort of disgust.
What do I, do with it now?
I'll toss it out. It's chill.
Thanks? I think? Huh? Feels kinda... Shouldn't I feel,
Different?
Right! Changed! Transformed, even! I fulfilled my purpose, but I'm still just me.
You okay?
Yeah, I guess. You spent countless lifetimes in the frickin' hole, hoping for something, and then you finally get it, and all you got's a bloody stain on your snapper and a weird feeling in your heart.
Let's get you cleaned up.
That old trick, huh? I've been down here for years. I can oil my own springs. Thank you very much. Let me sit with what I've done. You can't wash off shame.
So you gonna fall in love with me or what?
What? What do you want from me? Look, I don't know a lot of humans, but regardless of how I feel about all this, you came through for me. And don't let nobody tell you Vaughn trapped some unappreciative goon.
He places a hand on your shoulder.
You and me, we're pals.
I wanted you to fall in love with me.
Ha! In your dreams! Being friends with me don't mean nothing.
Alright. I think that gave us some sass. He was... Can't believe he didn't fall in love with me. I'm so charming. Yeah. You want me to talk to a door?
Yes.
My son's awake, by the way. He wants me to fall in love with the door.
Well, look at that. You've made another friend. A true portal in arms, just like myself. Keep it up. It feels better and better the more you do. Trust me.
Dorian stands firmly in your way, an unmovable wall.
Thinking of going outside?
No, just wanted to get to know you better.
I'm a door who's the main entrance and egress from this domicile. I'm more impressive and ornate than the other doors, because I need to project a welcoming presence, but also make it clear that those who do not deserve entry stay outside.
Look great.
Cheers. I open up when you tell me to. It's you who needs to make the decision about whether you're really ready to go out there. After all, you're the only one who knows the reason behind why you tend to stay inside these days.
It's just really hard to get out these days.
That's right. The very act of getting me to open up for you is too tough. 'Cause why bother? Outside is chaotic, full of bonkers people. Inside, I am your barricade against the elements and all the rest. So for now, I'll remind you to keep indoors. Stay safe.
All right. And now we go to bed. Did you like talking to the door?
Like a
Yeah. There's lots of doors in the house, though. Check this out.
general bin.
That was front Dorian. Let's check out the back Dorian.
You've made some good friends in here. I respect the hustle. In my view, friendship is all about good boundaries. Right in between the dizzying heights of love and the minefield of hatred.
Dorian stands directly in your way, unmovable and unimpressed, and facing away from you entirely.
What are you looking at?
Back of your head?
That's right. It's facing away from you because I need to stay alert on the goings-on outside.
It's in the backyard that's so important.
What's in the backyard simply does not concern you right now. What you need to focus on is inside the house. If you want to speak about why, talk to Front Dorian.
You his evil twin.
I'm the same as him. I'm just facing the other way. There isn't an evil board in my body. I've been straight with you. Now be straight with me. And go away.
Alright. You think Backdorian hates us? Oh, we're friends. I think he can hate us. I think we can take it from friendship to hatred. Alright. Date the toaster again. Could report back to the dishes.
Dishes.
You find Daisuke and a lacquered friend mid-discussion.
Beautiful. Like a ceramic sunset over a shining sea of China.
I told you I would help you organize. Just look at you now. Even an injury cannot slow you down.
Your assistance has allowed me to catch up on the rest of my work. I'm truly grateful.
It's no problem whatsoever, amico mio. Ah, speaking of friends, it seems as though you have a visitor.
Ah. We will speak again, Caprizio.
Ciao.
You have the air about you of one who has completed their mission.
Hope I wasn't interrupting anything.
No. Caprizio was only helping me reorganize inventory.
That's so.
You finished your deliveries then?
Aye.
Very good. It is almost as if our near-tragic accident never happened. With your help and Caprizio's, I suppose this means my work is finished now.
Daisuke stares up at the dishes in the cabinet with an inscrutable expression. You wonder if now might be a good opportunity to bring out another side of Daisuke.
There must be something else to be done. Perhaps I can rearrange the dishes again.
Handling the dishes needlessly is a risk.
You are correct. I suppose I could spare a moment to sit. Would you care to join me?
Guess I've got nothing better to do.
We are in the same boat, then.
As you sit with Daisuke, both of you gazing up at the majesty of the china cabinet, you turn over the advice you received in your mind. You could talk to him about coffee, poetry, ceramics.
Would you write poetry?
Who told you that?
Beverly.
Beverly's job is to dispense beverages, not secrets. I have been betrayed.
And hide your art.
I am not hiding it exactly, but I am not sharing it either, I suppose. I suppose you must think it strange for a dish as serious as I am to be writing poetry.
Actually wondering why you stopped.
Why I stopped. It seems like such a simple question. Friends, lovers, hobbies. I dropped them all one by one. They were pleasant, to be sure, but a distraction. When a relationship ended poorly, I often thought of how much time I'd wasted trying to please others. When a hobby reached a plateau, I felt as though I let time slip through my fingers, time I could never get back. When I work too much, I do not have similar regrets. Or at least, I used to think so. Being forced to slow down has shown me perhaps my priorities have been incorrect for years. Now, faced with a quiet moment and friendly conversation, I find myself woefully inadequate, like a broken plate fused together with hot glue.
It's not something you have to just accept.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. I often feel it is too late for me to be someone else. I have much on my mind. Forgive my rudeness, but I must bid you farewell. I am no longer in the mood to chat.
Later, Daisuke. Was long. Did you not like that conversation? Who would you like me to talk with? Want me to talk to books? My house was abducted.
Oh, good! You're here. I'm excited. I'm expressive. Everyone's ready to go to the zoo.
I know exactly what you mean.
I've been thinking, and here I believe is the best way to organize our efforts. Creativity is for naught without some solid logistics. I know how I'd like to start my book. I've got this fantastic detective character named Wen that I've been working on for a while, and he's going to be our hero. What I need from you, though, is help with creating an outline. If you will, help me to create a framework. And then, once we have that, I will take it and go into my secret writer's cubby and create the entirety of the book. Which I can absolutely do in a night. And believe you me, it will be perfection. But the outline, that's the hard part for me. Will you help? Does that sound doable?
For sure. Let's rock and roll.
Yes, yes, let us boogie. So, here's what I'm thinking about Wen. Detective Xander Wen. He is a hard-boiled detective living in the big city of Sprawlsville, and he is a magnet for crimes. Which works out just fine, because he's also a genius at solving them. Now, just to be clear with you, I haven't fully settled on writing a hard-boiled crime drama to go with my hard-boiled detective. The way I see it, Detective Wen is capable of getting himself into and out of almost any kind of trouble imaginable. I suppose this is why I've been having so much trouble writing this on my own. Xander Wen could do just about anything. I'm asking you to help me create his first story from infinite possibilities. Well, shall we get started?
Hell yeah. It's gonna be great.
Excellent! I'll give you the first line, of which I'm very proud, and we'll run with it from there. Detective Xander Wen went out the door, looking for crimes.
Didn't expect the first crime he ran into to be in the form of a blonde bombshell named Daphne Fatale.
Daphne asked Detective Wen to help find her husband Cliff Fatale, who had gone missing.
You'd last seen him around Skyros, Island of the Sirens.
Skyros, Island of the Sirens, was one of Sprawlsville's top 10 tourist traps. For years, gorgeous sirens had been luring people to the island for primal, frenzied sex, and then to kill them. The first step was getting there, so Xander
chartered a suspicious-looking trawler at the wharf.
As an uneasy Xander chugged across the bay, he suddenly realized why the trawler seemed so suspicious. It was owned by mob boss Enzo Stereotipo. Before Xander could react, Enzo's goons tied him up and threw him into the ocean, where...
Xander was picked up by the dreaded kaiju, Doomzilla.
Doomzilla, actually a pretty decent dude, dropped Xander off on Skiros, where the sirens were just about to murder Cliff Fatal. Fast, Xander reached into his trench coat and produced the one thing he knew could stop them.
Warrant for their arrest? No. Tub of ice cream and a stack of romantic comedies.
Wow, ice cream! Then the sirens killed Cliff Fatal, I guess. Let's call this mishmash Sympathy for Doomzilla.
Lyric looks at the story outline you've written and pronounces his true feelings.
Looking at this, I think this might be difficult for others to understand. I'll write it up right away. Unless you think we could come up with something better?
Alright, let's try again, actually.
Starting from the top. Detective Xander Wen went out the door, looking for crimes.
When Gondorf the Wizard appears before him.
The Dark Wizard Malmor the Deathless has returned,
Gondorf exclaimed.
and the only way to defeat his armies of evil is to destroy the source of his power, the Gauntlet of Gloom. Will you help us?
Gondorf pleaded, and Xander knew just how he could.
By leading an epic quest to destroy the Gauntlet.
First, Xander would need to gather a team of epic heroes to join in his quest. Flamhammer the Troll, Eldensil the Elf, Barry the overpaid accountant, and anyone else who had nothing better to do that Wednesday. With his team assembled, Xander and the Consortium were finally ready to set out towards...
Malmor's stronghold, the kingdom of Eldorheim.
With the gauntlet in their possession, the Consortium set out towards Eldorheim. And upon reaching the kingdom, Xander took the gauntlet to the Lake of Fire to destroy it. As he arrived, however, he was shocked to find his path blocked by the one person who could stop him.
Dark Wizard Malmor himself.
The terrifying silhouette of Malmor stood before the flames of the Fire Lake.
Do not destroy the gauntlet,
Malmor bellowed.
Wear it instead, and wield its power as my disciple.
Should he? Xander ruminated on the proposition, before ultimately deciding to...
Destroy the Gauntlet, and Malmor were good.
Incredibly poignant and heartfelt. I don't want to jinx it, but I think Lord of the Realms, Consortium of the Gauntlet could be the great American fantasy novel of this generation.
Lyric looks at the story outline you've written and pronounces his true feelings.
Looking at this, I think this is true literature. I'll write it up right away. Unless you think we could come up with something better?
Let's go ahead.
Yeah, let's go ahead with this one.
See you soon, partner.
That was great.
You like that one?
Yeah. Or love. Dig the fire.
Yeah, we can dig the fire pit.
Well, well, well. The enigmatic Ember returns for another lesson. You ready?
So stoked.
Nice. We're gonna stick with getting to know you, but it's time for a new kind of icebreaker. As you might know, ice sucks, so we gotta break it. First off, what's the worst way to get someone's attention?
Unwanted touch?
Right! That's just an insincere and unsolicited form of selfish flattery. And for what? Someone who does that isn't trying to get to know you, they're just being a creep. So the real question is, how do you start a conversation with someone you don't know in a respectful way that also shows you might be interested in them and hopefully makes them interested in you? Tricky, right? That's what we're gonna explore today.
Whatever, you're the boss.
You ain't lying. I am fire after all, a flaming hot, hopeless romantic. You know what I've seen? How many proposals I've warmed? First date flirting in the living room, Valdiva flicks and chills, wine night cuddle sessions, bearskin rug rubdowns. Let's just say I've done my research on this sort of thing. And not to mention, well, I'd like to be in love one day. Anyway, I know about fiery connections. That's why I can help you. But nothing could happen without the icebreaker. And the icebreaker is observation and interest.
Observations?
Right. It might seem basic, but first you gotta notice them. But not just that. You can't be like, oh, they're hot, I'm gonna go talk to them. Nah, yo, you gotta really take them in. What's their demeanor? How do they look? Are they with someone? All that and more. Then, use the information you glean to guess what they might be interested in, and lead with that.
But how, though?
Alright. Say there's somebody you meet for the first time and they're wearing merch of a show or a game or a book, you know? What do? Maybe compliment them on it, right? But what could you immediately follow that compliment up with that's even better?
You're gonna speak, you're gonna have to speak up louder.
Ask them who their favorite character is.
Alright.
That's a good one. Smile, gently ease into the topic, and you can build a great rapport with them really quickly. So, you learn about, or even better, share in their interest. Make them excited about it. Start that connection by talking with them about what brings them the most joy. What better way to build a friendship?
Nice. Makes a lot of sense.
Dope. You get it then. You gotta communicate, you feel me? Let's go to phase 2. Alright, so you made it past the icebreaker. Now you're vibing a little. They mentioned they're going to a concert of one of your favorite bands. What do you say next?
Oh man, I love them. You going with any friends?
That's what I'm talking about, playa. Keeping it nice and casual and taking an interest while showing interest. Smooth. If they say no and they don't really have any friends who are into this band, let them know you might be down to go if they want company. If they say yes, maybe just tell them you're stoked for them. Don't want to seem pushy or self-inviting. Get to know them before getting too personal. You know, build up to it. Maintain that good balance of digging somebody, learning about them, and gauging their boundaries.
They can't hear you, buddy. My son says this could be good advice for when he's older. Sounds complicated.
It is, homie, it is. But you can do it. Anyway, that concludes your lesson for the day. See you around for the next one?
You know it.
Alright, next. Until then.
Is that Robin from the Teen Titans? Or is that Miles Morales? Like that voice, did it sound familiar to you, buddy? Think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does seem like him. Here, like, we can check. What's his name? Dante. Voiced by Dante Basco. Oh, really? Let me do a quick Google. Dante Basco. It's Rufio and Zuko. Gotcha, okay. I don't think that's Miles Morales. That voice is definitely familiar. Alright, Toaster?
Hey! I am so happy to see you. I
I had such a great time on our date. Like, a really good time. I'm kinda wondering, well, maybe if...
Sounds like fell from
I don't think so. You want to keep dating, don't you?
No, I mean, yes. I'm not used to someone being able to read me that well. Not that I'm mysterious or anything. I'm pretty what you see is what you get. But still... Oh, right, yes. Yes, I really want to keep dating. I think this is a really good thing. I don't know what it is about you. Everything just feels easy with you. And we've written songs together. You don't get it. I don't write with anyone else usually. Only the migas, and that's only when I really need help.
Feel sparks with you.
Sparks? Aw. Okay, I totally know where you're going with that, and I definitely feel it too. But like, truthfully, sparks plus toaster, not a great combo. They're like emotional sparks, and I love it. But if you ever feel physical sparks, then we have like a whole other problem that needs to be addressed like now. ¿Me entiendes? Don't answer. I know you do, amor. I have to get back to working on the album or my bandmates will kill me. I mean, not literally kill me because they're like so tiny and also because they love me a lot. But you're kind of all I've been talking about lately. Ay, Dios, it's so much fun to be in love. I'll see you later, okay?
Bye, Miranda Dulcita.
Call me more names in Spanish, mi amor. Corazón es tuyo.
What did that give me? Charm? Alright. I forget, did we do anything with the ghost? No, she's waiting for us. Getting relationships with concepts, like nightmares. Things like that. Anyway, at some point my alarm went off telling me that I gotta get ready for work. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I had a great time. We're going to play more of this, and we're going to keep going throughout the week. I haven't decided where the end is for us, but I think it might have something to do with making someone real. I'm really curious what happens then. Man, it's asking for quite a lot. So, like, let's find someone, for example, like Keys here. Like 85? That means I've got to find 17 people to level up S and P. But, like, also 4 people for E, another 7 people for C, another 5 people for S. That's a lot. I'm nowhere near that. I've only met 43 out of the 100 dateable objects, though. Oof. It's a lot of people to get to know. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Stick around. I'll find somebody to raid. Let's see, who's playing game? Let's see. Karachi's playing something. Dendro Bunny's playing something. I'm gonna raid Sandra. He's playing Final Fantasy XIV And I know some of the viewers who commented today are also playing Final Fantasy XIV. Seems like the place to send you. If you're on YouTube, stick around. I'll find someone for you too. Alright. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.